Oh, there we go.
Can you hear us?
I think we may have our voices live.
Can you hear us, but not
I don't know if the
see
volume.
us?
I don't know where the volume's at.
Oh,
You might want to turn your phone down. I think we're. Hello, everyone. Maybe we'll just do this, and they don't have to look at our faces. Is that an idea?
this is really surreal.
Yeah. Very, very weird. We're now a podcast, so you don't have to look at our faces anymore. No, we're only joking. First stage was turning the sound on. Now I need to try and turn the scene on.
Quick random aside while you do that. Huge thank you to everybody who's hit the like button. Lots of folks saying they do it as soon as they come into the chat, so that's really lovely. Thank you.
I'm going to do it. Let's see if this works.
Oh no. See.
Oh.
Can you see us?
Has that worked? Are we there now? Are we the right way up? Or are we the right way round? There's so much going on.
Oh yes, we are.
We got a yay. We got a yay. Excellent. Hurrah! Hello everyone, and welcome to the Twixtmas. I didn't even know that was a word. Live stream. We are between Christmas. We're between New Year. The chat is pinging away like crazy. Wow.
Quick one, Russ. Sorry to hear about your hand being all strapped up.
Oh dear.
Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I hope you're right-handed. You have to type with one hand.
Sorry, you just don't.
No, we're not going there.
No,
already.
we're not going there. We're not going there.
Landscape and not mirrored. Success. At last, we've started the live stream properly.
Oh.
Yeah. Weirdly, in front of me, my live screen is still showing the holding page.
Oh, weird.
So that seems to be lagging behind for some reason. No idea why.
So we are trying to be professional streamers in the sort of airliners live sense of things.
Yeah.
We're not 100% there yet.
We're
Maybe
not.
2%.
Yeah, we're desperately trying to make things how to work, make things work rather. Yeah, we can't teach Kitch until we can actually work out how to do this properly ourselves.
The brilliant thing for Kitch, if he does decide to do another charity live stream, is that you can set up charity overlays and things. So that would be really, really massively helpful to the whole situation. And
different screens and different inputs. This is a really weird setup because I'm controlling this from the laptop you see just about here, but the camera is on the phone, which is just about over there. So
yes, Simon, we are in fact trying to get to grips with OBS.
The sound is going into the laptop, the picture is also going into the laptop, and somehow magic is happening, and you can see
We've got a logo in the bottom right.
Well, we should have. Should have the HubNut logo, I think.
Is it a HubNut logo?
That weird logo.
Or is it a weird little grey thing?
Oh, I wasn't expecting a weird little grey thing.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
There's a roof with a target on. That's an excellent description, Philip. Thank you for
that'll be because we're using camo.
Oh.
I wonder if there's an option to get rid of that.
Don't go touching stuff.
We're not doing it now.
Don't go touching
the weird little grey thing is just going to be there. It is part and parcel of what we're doing today. Don't jinx it because things will definitely go HubNut. Where are we in terms of what's going on?
So we've got 83 likes. We've got 206 people in the chat. We've got... Oh, Tony says, talking of weird little grey things, where's Diego? He is just here underneath a blanket.
Yeah, it's very much blanket time of year.
He's having a wonderful time because we've been at home a lot over the past few days, so he's just got to relax with us, which has been really nice.
We're going to do some giveaways. We're hoping the giveaway is going to work as well. The Nightbot is with us. The Nightbot is what controls our giveaways. So I guess we need a bit of a like target. We're seeing quite close to 100 already.
John Callahan says, do not touch the weird little grey thing. We won't touch him. We'll leave him be.
We'll leave it alone. We need a like target. What should we set the first like target?
Where are we now? We are on 97.
Say 120?
Hold on.
To 100 what?
Sid says, have you guys ever considered opening a HubNut Discord server? I guess the Rustful group is kind of that at the moment.
I don't even know what that is. I think I've heard of Discord. Other people have mentioned Discord.
I think we probably need to venture into the realms of Twitch because I think that's what Airliners Live do. And I think there's much more cohesion between Twitch and OBS Studio than there is between OBS Studio and YouTube. The language and so on is very much Twitch based. So maybe that's something we'll venture into.
Old Wandering Organist, nothing to play today. We're stuck with him for the whole time.
Oh,
We
must be exhausted at this point.
We have no idea how long this time is going to be.
Scott Frank says, what about the other grey thing? Desmond, good as gold, as per normal.
Yep.
absolutely as per normal.
Oh, John Callahan says 150 likes, then giveaway. So that seems fair enough to me. You know what to do, people.
How many likes? 150. Yeah, I think that's
And what
fair
we're going
enough.
to give away in our first giveaway of the
We
day.
are giving away a Blingo mug. Ooh.
Glamorous assistant role.
There we go. Now, if we were clever and we'd sussed out OBS at all, we would put up a little picture like bing.
We don't need to, it's there.
A bing.
A bing. Yeah.
There we go.
It's one of our Bella mugs. We do have Bella mugs available. The store is back online.
Yes.
So merchandise is available to buy if you're in England and anywhere that isn't the EU, but we are working on a solution for merchandise to people in the EU.
Nigel, thank you ever
Nigel,
so much.
thank you very much.
Matthew, The Real North Media, Shady Shane, Stuart Farrington, Jagsoft, Thomas, Simon, The Bellamy at Midnight.
No, Simon just said nice one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, not Simon. Bellamy at Midnight, William Mitchell, Dave Thackeray, and Andrew Lewison were all just gifted memberships by Nigel Rudd.
Yeah.
And if we'd sussed out the technology, it would have gone bing
Yeah.
with a little symbol and it would have said that. But thank you.
Yeah, what I am wearing at the moment
Ooh.
is something you can't yet buy. This is a HubNut
Whoa,
Tools.
whoa, whoa. Notifications are popping up.
Oh, it's working.
We've done it.
Yes.
Oh, my.
Wow. We can't see them here
We,
because we're so far behind on our screen here. The symbol worked. Amazing.
oh, my goodness. It
But
worked.
yeah, we're going to start a new store in the coming days, hopefully, that will allow people in the EU to buy merchandise. This was a sample, and I would say the sizing is a little on the tight side, or maybe it's just too much Christmas. Can't entirely decide. But it may be the solution that we can get stuff printed
Yes.
elsewhere to send to people in the EU. And also, it might make sense for people in America to buy
125
there as well,
likes.
because this was actually printed in America and sent from America. So maybe it's cheaper to buy something that was printed in America than to buy something that was printed here and then shipped over to America. All this to look, we've got lots to do in January.
Can I just say how astounded I am that the technology worked?
Yeah, amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah. Is the shelf behind you not at risk of collapsing under the weight of the fluffy animals? Yes. That's just part of the fun.
Philip Hublets, they are currently, no, we haven't, we're not in using them for child slave labour, currently with their father, and they'll be back home on the 30th, and then we're going to have Christmas Mark too.
Yeah. We were also going to talk, my beard is scratching the mic. Oh no, sorry.
Where did you
Let's
send me a
reposition.
screenshot? Russ, I will find it momentarily.
There we go. Thank you. Apparently my beard was rustling the
Oh
mic.
no, it's not my hair, is it?
I don't think, oh, it could be your hair.
Could be my hair.
Should we
The
put our
animation-
fluffies on? Would that help?
Can I just say, no, I'll just move my hair.
Okay. Dealt with.
We did it.
We did it.
We did
Yeah,
it.
it's amazing. I'm mind blown. Mind blown. But yeah, we're going to talk about Christmas presents, and
Yes.
I'm going to start with one of the stranger presents I've got. It's
Oh, the
possibly
bad place.
the perfect present for a wiper geek. And you're thinking, well, that looks like a little wiper, but it extends so you can, from the driver's seat, dry the passenger door mirror. How good is that? So it's a little mirror-sized wiper. They're all over TikTok, the sort of useless tap things, but I really like that, and I'm very, very happy with it. I do not consider this useless tap.
Thank you.
There's a lot of people on TikTok selling useless tap because they earn commission on it, but yeah, I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and I might even be able to do my headlamps. Pretend I'm a Volvo.
Have you ever seen
So
anybody
that's present number
get
one.
so excited?
I know. Do you want to reveal a present?
I can reveal the present. So, I have a small obsession with 757s, and so I now own a piece of a 757.
Yeah. I used Plane Reclaimers, who are based down in St Athan in Wales, South Wales, and that is a piece of Boeing 757.
Yes.
Jen, we've got a certificate and everything.
Certificate
And
of
it's engraved with a little message.
authenticity.
So, yeah, that was my
That was
present to
very,
you.
very exciting.
Not
Yes.
the only plane-based thing. So,
No,
yeah,
indeed,
we'll drop
indeed.
more prezzies in as we go. Definitely a fizzy noise on the sound despite the moving of hair. It must be your hair.
It must be my hair.
Or are you rubbing it on your top now?
I don't know.
We should have put our fluffies on.
I don't know.
Ooh, Stuart Ross has a Dacia Sandero Stepway Prestige. Nice. So that's like bargain poverty.
Now that's just popped up. Stuart Ross became a member.
Oh.
But he's been a member for 23 months. The technology
Yeah, we're
is
still
not
ironing out the
faultless.
bugs. Yeah. It's a good point, actually. If I could put a bend on it, I could get rid of the Belingo's Triangle of Doom. Probably
What,
shouldn't
while
be
you're
doing.
driving, or
Probably shouldn't be doing that while I'm driving along.
no,
No.
something else just popped up.
Shall I do another gift reveal?
Yes, you can do. Oh, Merry Twixtmas to Amy Adventures. Lovely to see you. I don't think I've seen you.
Actually, I realise this is the present I got you.
Indeed.
So makes you look good. It is a caravan salt cellar. It also has a pepper friend, but there's a dual meaning to this, really, because while I bought this for you, it does also represent a gift you got for me, but I thought a piece of paper wasn't very exciting.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
What, that we're going on holiday?
We're going on holiday.
Yes, we are.
To go and stay in a static caravan.
Yes.
So it's like luxury Bob, really, because you've got a bit more
Luxury
space.
Bob.
Yeah. So, thank you very much.
You're
I'm
welcome.
looking forward to our holiday.
Andrew Charlie says, missed the 12-month anniversary. Is that of your membership, I'm guessing?
Yeah,
You're on
member for 14 months.
months.
Impressive. I'm going to have to sip a drink
Crikey.
already. That's not a good omen, is it? At 10
God.
past 6.
A well-known studio says, I've got a part of a Boeing. A door just appeared in my garden one day. That's slightly disconcerting.
Yeah, I mean, that literally happened to someone up in Alaska somewhere, didn't it? Was it Alaska Airways?
Crikey.
Had a plug door fly out of the plane.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
Yeah, that
yes.
was the 7379, wasn't it? With
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we love static caravan holidays as well. Very, very excited for that.
Stuart Ross is off to Berlin. I'd like to go to Berlin. I'd like to go and do a Trabant tour in Berlin. That is a thing. You follow someone around, all driving Trabants.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
please.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I am also an Airbus fan. I just love planes, to be honest.
Yeah. We like the 320s especially.
Yes.
For just before takeoff.
Yep. Griff has been a member for 49 months, missed the 4-year anniversary. Griff, how are you feeling now? Because I know you've not been very well either.
Scooter Muppet, yes, we're aware that seems to be a bit of a bug in our
What's
clever
that?
graphics, but they're showing existing members as new members.
Yeah, that needs a slight
That needs a slight
tweakage.
tweak. I don't know how to tweak it.
Edward says...
we've been flat out all afternoon trying to make
Yeah,
the
we
technology
have.
work. Oh, Richard Honeybun, thank you very
Wait
much.
for it. Is it going to do it?
He's gifted some memberships. You're going to
I'm
wait.
not going to say the names. I'm going to wait for the little pop-up.
Wait for the graphics.
It's not going to do it now, is it?
Maybe it'll do it on this screen.
Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah,
It's
look,
done it,
there
it's
we
done it,
go.
It's done it. It's done it. Did I get to Sywell? I've been to Sywell on the first Women Drivers Social Club meet. Yeah, and I didn't realise you could stay there.
Yeah.
Urgh.
Well, welcome to our new channel members there. Matt Morris, HubNutters are members of the channel, so they can find out how long. It's not how long you've watched the channel, it's how long you've been a member of the channel. So there are some gifted memberships flying around by the look of it, which is good to see.
Yep.
That supports us, and it gives someone a free gifted membership for a month. So it's all the good.
WDSC massive. Whoop, whoop.
Yep. Oh, Simon's getting in on the act now as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. This is because they want to see our little people pop up in the corner.
Yeah, they're testing it out. We don't know if the super chat one works, do we?
Peter Van Heck says,
We don't
you
know.
must be chuffed at the 122k, Ian and Carly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We are always very, very grateful for any support that we get and
Just
all the milestones.
we never visualise that many people because that gets a bit scary.
Yeah.
You need quite a big building.
Yeah.
A very
And
big building.
apologies if there was a HubNutter when I was like razor focused in Aldi the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you know how in
Ah.
Greece traditionally presents are delivered on New Year's Day? That's the day of St. Basil of Caesarea,
Oh.
who's like the Orthodox Santa Claus.
Well, I didn't know that.
I didn't
so
know
there we
that.
go.
There's so many different traditions.
Yeah.
It's really exciting.
Loving the plushies. Hope you've had a belting Christmas, says Ed. Thank you very much, Ed. We did have a pretty good Christmas.
Indecisive says, is anyone still confused what day it is and full of cheese? I believe it's Saturday. I am full of
Is it?
cheese.
Weird.
Is it
Yeah,
Saturday? It
yeah.
is Saturday.
Oh, Anadol Man. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much,
ever
Anadol
so
Man.
much.
That'll be Turkey's national car.
Oh, I didn't know.
The Anadol, designed by
Fox Sounds
Reliant.
Polly says, WDSC not so massive with you too. Indeed, not.
Yeah.
I think we are the shorter members, I would say. Oh, crikey.
Oh, there's a lot of budget caravan holiday fans. You say budget, they're not that cheap these days, the caravan holidays. But then some of the sites have an awful lot going on. It isn't like you just sat in a caravan staring
I
at
don't
drizzle.
know. There does seem to be some really good deals about at the moment. Yeah.
Okay, so you got us a good deal.
No. Well,
Awkward.
yes.
Awkward.
I said historically I could have been able to pull strings and get things sorted,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
can't do that.
No.
Oh, Martin Ibbott has received a membership in addition to being a Patreon.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go. You get
Yeah.
to compare and contrast the two ways of supporting us.
Have we got plans for New Year's? Yes, we're going to stay at home and watch whatever offerings there are on television. But we have a bit of a feast, so I've got a rib of beef and some sea bass and some big prawns that Ian doesn't want to look at.
No, things with eyes. What was I going to say? Ibs is asking if there's any update on Rustival. No, but expect news very soon.
I know we keep saying very soon, but we do mean very soon. We're going to be putting out a save the date first so that people can book it off if they need to. And then we'll go from there with when the tickets are going on sale and whatnot. We're not going to tell you what date the tickets are going on sale because you might hover over the website of the place where it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to crash their website. Firestorm, 15 months but longer watching. Merry Twixmas. Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you very
and
much.
John Callahan says, Sunday here. Don't forget you guys are deservedly global.
Oh,
thank you very much.
Very kind.
Thank you. And the Nightbot's doing something.
Sid3300 drove a new Vauxhall Viva recently. Oh, well, it's kind of an evolution of the Matiz. The Viva. It's really a Daewoo, I think.
I'm just trying to see that, work out that line. But that's a design. Oh, okay. I get it. Get it. What's the word Twixmas referring to, by the way? Twix, from betwixt, as in between, because we're between Christmas and New Year's. And here in the UK, we get a bit dazed and confused as to what day it is because we're eating too much and indulging.
Lord Bungle, does that mean Rustival 3 is at a different venue? We cannot say at this stage. You can try and draw it out of us, but we're very good.
Stephen Brown says, how do I gift memberships? So I think if you pop on...
You have to be a member.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I am a member. So
yeah. No, that's Super Chat. Where's the gift then?
I think it's in the little $sign in the corner.
Well, I thought it was in the $sign, but
Andrew
no, it doesn't
Tolley,
seem to be in the
Twixmas,
$sign.
a church service offering chocolate bars. You could have Christingle before Christmas with the oranges and the sweets, and then you could have Twixmas where it's chocolate bars and singing songs. I'd be up for that.
Maybe I can't gift because it's my channel.
Is there going to be more actual Rust at Rustball 3? If we take HubNut cars, there's always plenty.
Yep. I don't know. We need
Mr.
to
Stephen Parry from
investigate.
Port Sunlight on the Wirral says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Are your children back yet? And what are your goals, hopefully, to do this year? What are our goals?
Get some cars finished.
Cars. Fix cars.
Sell some cars.
I'd quite like to work
Sell some cars.
on a certain tuk. That
yes.
would be good. That would be really good.
It is under the $sign. Thank you very much, Clunker Cars.
Thank you, Fox and
and
Follies. I saw Tim sneak in just a moment ago.
What, is Tim there?
Hope you've had a lovely... I'm sure I saw him.
Any fleet culling? I think we do need a little element of fleet culling.
Well, yes.
Too many
because we've got two
Daihatsus.
cars. Whoa. We've got two cars that really need to move. One of which is my parents' car.
Yeah, Tuk does need a...
Ooh.
Poor Tuk keeps falling to the back of the queue.
Now, just a little reminder, folks. We did say we're going to do a giveaway at 150 likes.
Are we there?
And there are currently 143. And I think we've had some more folks join the chat.
That's very close. Very close. Just a few more likes and we will give away the Blingo mug.
Firestorm. Yeah, Tim is there. Hi, Tim. Has gifted 10 memberships. Thank you ever so much. And all those little names are just going to pop up. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
Scooter Muppet says...
Gifting memberships. I think there is a problem with Apple.
Oh, okay.
I think Apple wanted some of YouTube's money. So I think it's not possible on Apple products.
145.
It all gets very complicated in the world of technology, doesn't it?
James says, Annie would very much like to see Tuk again. She's been disappointed not to see much of it.
Yeah, I've been disappointed as well.
We will get her out and about some more. Hopefully looking a bit better.
Yeah.
Long-suffering Cambrian classics.
Oh, Martin has got in on the act as
Thank
well.
you very, very
Thank you,
much.
Martin. Wow.
Is Ian always under the blanket along with you, Carly? He's better at cold than I am. I get very cold.
Oh, I'm not sure I am, to be honest. Yeah. Well, thank you. Martin Hibbert has apparently bought 10 now.
Wow.
So thank you very
ever
much.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Gosh.
Crikey. Oh, 166. We're over.
Right.
We're over.
Right.
Right then.
I've got to remind myself.
Let's
What
take a moment and we are going to do the giveaway, folks.
Yeah.
For a Bolingo mug. Oh, thank you very much, David. That's another membership. So in a moment,
just setting the giveaway up now.
Ian's going to tell you a word. This is what you need to put into the chat. It is now 6:20. We're going to give it 6:25. We will stop. Yes.
Yep.
What you need to put in the chat, and you only get one entry. You can
don't
type
put it repeatedly. It won't make a difference.
it doesn't work. You get one entry. To win the mug, you need to put !mug, !MUG, all lowercase, no spaces.
And then there'll be a random choice in 5 minutes. It won't be, it won't be decided by us.
Oh, there it goes.
Thank you, David. That's
mug.
very kind of you. Why aren't the entries coming in over here?
Well, I don't know, but they definitely are here. Oh.
This worked last time. we may have just made everyone type mug.
Hello, Bread Van Boxer. I think Ian was messaging you today.
Indeed so. Hello. Talking about Boeing 757s, funnily enough.
Curious.
Yeah, I thought I'd add one to the fleet. Sure.
What?
Sure it won't mind up at the farm.
I think they might mind.
Yeah, and unfortunately the keyword giveaway does not seem to have worked. I'm just going to refresh Nightbot and
just going to refresh
see if anything has actually come in.
Oh my goodness me.
What do you mean you're still waiting for entries? Everyone's been entering.
Jay Blackburn says, hello, Mr. and Miss HubNut. May we purchase Mega Nutter car stickers sometime soon? I only discovered my new status now. That's a very good point, isn't it?
Good point. We do need to make some. Dwarf shortage. Thank you very much.
Thank you ever so much. I wonder if that's going to pop up with a little thing.
That hasn't worked, has it?
So Ian's broken.
We've broken Nightbot. So the mug giveaway. More Norbot wrenching wench. Quite right. Wallace and Gromit, wasn't that tremendous?
Oh, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was
good to have Wallace and Gromit back on form. This is very HubNut.
Chipmunk says, I've just rediscovered my HubNut sticker I purchased 2 years ago. Going to put it on my work van.
Oh.
Fantastic. Oh, Mo says, Merry Twixtmas all. I'm so chuffed to hear that with the static caravan holiday now booked, Project Camp Nut has been completed. Yeah. I do love a static. I do very much love a static. It's exciting times. No mug. I'll go back to my cider then. Oh.
I'm disappointed that hasn't worked.
James says, I'm not sure what people would think if I had a Mega Nutter sticker in the back window of my F11. Good idea though. Oh God. Peter Van Heck says, you do take us for bugs, don't you? Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, that's the word.
Okay, that's the word. Yeah.
No multiple times.
Yeah. Unique winner.
Yeah.
Okay. Click done.
Click done. It's not working,
Waiting
is it?
for entries. Well, we've still got 3 minutes till it closes, so that's okay.
It should all be lowercase. I'm going to try and type it myself.
Exclamation mark, MUG, all lowercase, no spaces. Oh,
it's not working.
Terminal Velocity says,
can't keep up with all
my
this.
late dad was an experimental driver for British Leyland in the 70s and 80s.
Wow.
I've seen everything in our drive, from twin carb maxis to 150 brake horsepower MG Metros, and it did come up with the super chat as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, really exciting Terminal Velocity.
Keyword giveaway is not working, so we're going to have to give up on that.
So cool.
I don't know what's gone wrong with it.
Justin Mepham has gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, very kind.
Very, very kind. Oh my goodness. Try it again. See if it works. Oh no.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother at the moment, folks. It doesn't seem to be working. No, we're not getting any entries at all.
Okay. We might have to try that again in a moment.
The problem is it sends the chat absolutely crazy every time.
We've been doing so well. We managed to get all the super chats and everything working.
It worked the first time round, and we're like, brilliant, it's working. But no, it isn't. So hold fire on your mugs, folks. It
people
just
are
isn't working.
trying a longer word.
Oh. But
No.
we used hat last time and
Yeah,
that
we
worked.
did use hat, didn't we?
Yeah. So I don't think it's the length of word.
Oh,
Flim
dear.
Flam, it wasn't a larder, it was a Skoda Favorit. And that Skoda Favorit went for a few people, started looking better, but then got rear-ended and ended up in Copart.
Oh.
And the last I heard, someone had bought that Skoda out of Copart and was hoping to repair it. I've heard nothing more since. So, yeah.
Cora Desune says, are you sick of turkey yet? I was just carving legs. Not actually sick of turkey this year. Little bit sick of ham. Did buy a joint of ham that was rather too large. Oh, Damien says maybe YouTube is filtering it as being rude.
That's an idea. You mug. Could it be?
Maybe. Is this because we're trying to win a French themed mug? Says Indecisive. Hashtag because French.
Yeah.
Oh, we broke it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do now. Should we just scroll back up and pick someone who said mug? Does that work?
Would you be happy with that, guys? If I did a little whiz through on my phone, and
just whiz and stop on a mug.
Stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just saw Sid say, I know someone asked last stream about the Camry. It has not been scrapped.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Joe Hupp, member for 5 months. But yes, are we happy for me to draw the mug competition like that?
Yeah, I think that's...
Peter Van Heck says it gives his address and we'll just send him the mug. Okay, here we go. Right, can you place my finger on a mug?
Well, no, I can see it.
There?
I'm going to try and find where all the mugs were because people got really...
Okay.
Yeah, if you do that, pick anywhere there.
Okay, there. Am I still in the mugs?
Yes, put your hand down now. And that is Scooter Muppet. Over in Coventry, who's been promising to polish Shemmy for several years.
She very much needs it now at this point. Yes.
So Scooter Muppet just won a mug.
So drop, how do you want the message then, Ian?
I think Scooter Muppet has our email. So ping us your address in case I lost it. And we'll send you a Bella mug. And we'll try and work out what on earth we're going to do for the next giveaway.
Yes.
Because that's a bit clunky. That's not quite...
a little bit clunky.
Not
quite
magic.
Smooth as we liked. Right Family says, did my gravy and gammon in the slow cooker this year. Game changer.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Game changer for me one year was upside down turkey. I don't know why that worked so beautifully, but upside down turkey was the one.
Was that an Australian recipe?
Oh, gosh.
Everyone's a winner. Brilliant. I have no idea why that didn't work.
So... Has everybody got plans for New Year's or staying in, having a quiet one? And have you done any really good YouTube viewing over the festive period?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We've watched an
we
awful
did
lot.
ask that question.
Grand Thrift Auto. I'm going to shout out again. Watching him weld up what looks like the impossible, a rusty Macho Rancho, is addictive viewing.
Oh, that's really good, yes.
Yeah.
Fullwell One says, oh, we're trying our new Ninja slow cooker for the first time today. I love our slow cooker. Absolutely love it.
By the way, I'm sorry if you can hear the laptop revving up in the background. It's working very, very hard at the moment.
67 says, quick one, guys. My hat and sticker arrived in Fareham, Hampshire, safe and sound. We'll be wearing it at the Classic Car Meet at Locksheath New Year's Day.
There we go.
That's really good to know.
I'm trying to keep up with this. It's flying along.
Grumpy Talk says, do you know that yours is bigger than Kitch's?
There we go. Impressive.
Internal window sticker, that
Oh,
is.
okay. Yeah. KTM Not is hoping to be in Christchurch on New Year's Eve.
Ooh, gammon and marmalade.
I presume the New Zealand Christchurch, or are we talking UK Christchurch? I was amazed when I went to New Zealand Christchurch how much earthquake damage there still was there. It was, a very sobering visit.
Indecisive, how is your hand now? Because I know you've got a nasty burn.
Oh, yeah, we are on about New Zealand.
Griff says, see, this is all about food now. I'm cooking a pork shoulder for New Year's Eve. That will be absolutely delish, I'm sure.
Oh, Clive Noble, well reminded. There's a Bristol bus that was imported from New Zealand. It's got New Zealand bodywork, and it now lives in the UK somewhere. I think I did get hold of that chap, but it kind of got to the stage that all the road tests kind of ended because no one wants their lovely vehicles out in the horrible weather. So, that'll be what's going on there.
Beavy says, my father bought me a Daewoo slow cooker, which will be displayed in the Myrtle clone at the next festival. That's so cool.
Nice.
Very good. Shifting Metal, Barrow Motors are the ones that Nigel's watching. Or Firestorm says, that sounds like a lot of aeroplane channels.
Yeah.
We love good aeroplane channels.
We do.
Do you watch any of the American car channels?
Yes. Derek, Vice Grip Garage is a regular. Diesel Creek has recently become addictive viewing. Freiberger. David Freiberger now has his own channel. He of Roadkill fame. And I find that very interesting. He loves his history. Cold War Motors is a good shout. And he has popped up in our live stream chat rooms before now as well. So, yeah, we like a bit of Cold War.
Stipulite's been watching Steve Marsh. Yeah, he's very good.
Watch a bit of him.
We watch some of him. Any plans to test more buses? He'd love to test more buses.
Yeah, always up for more buses.
Two Wheels, Four Wheels says Itchy Boots' motorbike was stolen. That was horrible.
Yeah, awful. She's in a
Really
rack
horrible.
at the moment. You can't fault her bravery. The way she goes gallivanting off around the world on what is a 1980s motorbike now.
Oh, Ibs says possibly going to Brooklands New Year's Day car show and Mercedes-Benz World next to it. As for YouTube videos, been watching events I miss, such as Christmas lights and, of course, the NEC. Plenty of NEC videos out there to be catching on with. Martin Ibbott says, how about another collab with Pete and his bus?
Yeah, we'll certainly be up for that. He's a very busy boy, though. Even busier now.
Chipmunk says, I love Raymond Ray.
James watched the MCM Mighty Car Mods Christmas special.
Oh, we love that. We love that.
They went across Tasmania. And there is a car I've driven in that video, which has absolutely made my day. My friend Steph in Tasmania can be seen driving her little Daihatsu handy van around the track because they had a little track day in Tasmania.
Oh, Mental Pilot.
Yeah, I've got a T-shirt.
Aging Wheels. Church House Classics. Oh, I don't know that one.
No, there's so many.
Project Amber. Have you driven an articulated bus?
No. I have been on bendy buses, I think. Probably only airport, or actually, I think they've got some bendy buses at the NEC, haven't they? I've probably been on one of those.
Pete Rice says, is the Corsa for sale?
The Corsa is for sale.
On it, and then yes.
Yeah. We're not actively pushing it because it's a terrible time of year to be selling a car, and we've just been waiting to get the exhaust done so we can call it complete and ready to go. We may be calling on poor Tim for some assistance with that one because I've had a go at getting the back box off and it really likes it there. It's very happy.
Oh, Stephen S. Paul says there's a very rare MG sitting on my truck which is owned by a neighbour. 1952 MG/Arnold. This is one of 103 built, and this is one of 67 coupes built, and is one of 28 known to exist. Not for sale yet.
They're based on the old T-type
exciting.
midgets, but with a kind of more modern-ish, slightly more modern body. I seem to recall. Sarah Entuned is a very good.
Sarah Entuned.
We do. She's just moved to this new workshop, and I've got massive envy. We have been watching. We're a bit behind on the Rascal with Tasty Classics, but we have been watching.
A bit warm. Oh.
Chops these days I'm catching more on TikTok. He's popping lots of little videos up on TikTok at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, and has anybody been watching Kev T?
Yeah,
because
Kev T guest at Rustful
is doing
2.
very exciting things.
Yeah, new job for Kev T.
Yes.
Very exciting.
New unit, new job. Very, very exciting.
Yeah. RuPaul loves cars. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Still owns his mother's 1979. Oh, that's really cute.
That's really nice.
I like RuPaul a lot.
There's a 1/24th scale Daihatsu midget model kit.
What?
It'd be a lot cheaper than the real thing.
Yeah, but I still want a real one, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just going to get you the kit.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah.
I would cheerfully have both. Kev T currently, if anybody is on TikTok, is doing a £1 to supercar challenge. And he's already made some progress, so that's worth having a look at.
Haven't listened to Tasty Classics podcast. That's nothing personal. I just never seem to have time to listen to podcasts.
They're actually little Diamantes, not dandruff.
I'm trying to keep up with this, but so many suggestions coming in. But Jakob says Seaside Garage, of course. We do like watching Seaside Garage. Has been doing some stuff with an old 2CV van recently. I found very interesting. So yeah, we do like Seppo, is it? At Seaside Garage.
Okay, suggestion for the competition.
Oh.
What if you ask a question And the first person with the right answer
Ooh.
wins.
We could try that. I don't know if there'll be any lag. Some people might see theirs come up before anyone else's. I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
But if people are willing to go with what we say is the first one we've seen,
Or shall we attempt the giveaway again?
I don't know if it's working. Nightbot does not seem very
It's
well.
broken. You broke it.
I wonder what it was. There was a weird one, wasn't it, where we put it in earlier and Lord Bungle popped up for some reason before we'd even announced the competition. So maybe it's because it was the same word.
Stipulite says been binging on some bloke called Matt Richardson in his clickbait channel.
Oh, never heard
Terrible
of him.
guy.
Never
Terrible
heard of him.
guy.
No.
There is lag, says Philip. No, that's not fair. Then we've got to work this out. Paul is off cooking. Hope it's something delicious.
Yes, True Voice of Reason says TikTok is in danger of being sort of banned in America, which would be annoying because we've just hit 10,000 followers.
Really annoying.
So it's just like, yay, we got somewhere. We'll see what happens.
Oh, excuse me, I got such a itchy nose, folks.
Yeah. Well, do we want to try another keyword giveaway?
Yes, we're nearly at 200. So.
Do we want to wait until we're at 200?
Yeah, let's go for 200.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try and set that up. We'll try and make it work.
That's interesting. Chipmunk says, everyone click the live button. If it's red, you are live. If it's grey, you're behind.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Does that work for me? Because I am actually behind on my own viewing.
Oh, Gyaru Rider
Oh,
says,
yeah, I am. I've got loads of
how was
grey.
your Christmas, by the way? I am at a Japanese restaurant having some delicious Japanese food. I like sushi. Delicious. Enjoy your meal.
Yeah.
Nigel Red says, do you know anybody who's got a Citroen SM?
Feel like I do.
Yeah, very
Feel
good.
like I do.
Very good.
Yeah. Sometimes goes on about it.
A Christmas
okay.
chicken buying frenzy. I'm intrigued.
Oh, Claire's buying chickens then. Excellent.
Real life chickens. Whoa, I just realised. Actual chickens. I think I love chickens, but I think initially they start out about £500 an egg and work their way back from there, don't they?
Yeah. But how much is this exhaust going to cost him? I'm now quite worried. I don't know what the current exchange rate is between exhausts and chickens. Can we just find some chickens somewhere or just turn up with some?
Have you guys seen JJ on Cars by any chance? I think they were at Rustival.
JJ on Cars.
I'm pretty sure they were at Rustival.
Yeah. The problem is so many creators now. And
we've got
it is hard to keep
220.
up.
Something that we will be developing with Rustival 3 is the creator side of things. I've got a vague idea, and it's called a creator curator. But that's as far as we'll go with that for now.
Yeah. Yeah. We never want to do anything too similar. We try and change things up every Rustival. So Rustival 20 will absolutely kill us if we get.
Is this more on the MG? I'm guessing. Stephen says they were bodied by Bertoni in Torino, Italy. Combined steel and aluminium bodies, sold in Chicago by S.H. Arnold for. Oh wow!
Oh.
Illinois needs a good cleaning.
Wow.
You saw that 2CV being dragged out. That when it had a clean, it looked entirely different.
Oh
didn't
yes,
it?
Etienne
Yeah.
Muslin's channel. Etienne is very well known in 2CV circles for his 2CV content. Some on YouTube, photos on Instagram, and he's a contributor to the various 2CV magazines as well, I believe.
Interesting question from Neil Thomas here. Rustival, I have a 2007 Vauxhall combo known as Cuggers. Is he allowed? Guys?
We know the phrase.
Course.
All
What is the
wheels are
phrase?
welcome.
All wheels are welcome.
Yeah.
Very, very welcome. Absolutely. The more, the merrier.
Yeah.
Rustival 10 needs to be an overnight camp out so you can all eat and be merry. Absolutely.
We have already been given that some thought.
I like that.
How we can make that happen.
Yeah. I like that Russ has given us plenty of breathing space. We'll go to 10 before we start camping.
JM on Cars getting a shout out. Of course, JM has been involved with both Rustivals, made stage appearances
we do like
at both,
JM.
and did a top trumps quiz at the last
that was
Rustival.
brilliant. It worked really nicely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are we on the like count?
We are at 222. Oh, that's a nice number.
It's 222.
So shall we attempt?
Are we going to attempt it?
What are we? Which thing are we going to attempt?
Are we going for the
I think you need
T-shirt?
to cancel that one that you're doing now.
Well, it's cancelled as much as it can be cancelled. This doesn't seem to stop. It says waiting for entries.
But has it
There are no
always
entries.
done that?
It's always done that, I
Okay.
think.
So, next up in our giveaway, we have a Fleet t-shirt. I'll just put that. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, the Fleet is not the entire current Fleet. We have dearly departed Giselle, dearly departed Myrtle.
Yeah,
We've
may
been busy.
not be the most up to date.
But that is the next thing to be given away.
Oh, people are already typing the phrase. I haven't even set the competition yet. It could be anything. So don't be trying to guess what it is. And because I haven't set it, it doesn't count as an entry yet. So I'm going to do it.
So remember, guys, you get one entry. Even if you put it in there again, it will still only be one entry. Oh, that's what you're going for, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the word is, or phrase is, exclamation mark, M-A-T-I-Z. No spaces
Matiz.
or lowercase.
Yeah.
Exclamation mark, Matiz. Ready, go.
Let's see if it works this time.
Lord Buckle is the winner.
Oh, yes, it's working. It's working. James Wallace is in there. Dave Thackeray, Robin Giles, The Chipmunk 2008.
Oh, gosh,
yeah,
going
the
so
entries are
fast.
pouring. Foxhound's Follies, Clunker Cars, Griff's in there, Monique. Oh, yeah, we're seeing the list populate. This is amazing. I wish we could kind of
fantastic.
show you this screen. It's
very clever.
Yeah. So we're up to
Very
49 entries so far.
So we will give that 5 minutes. We'll give it to 18:45.
Yeah.
So you've got 5 minutes to get your entry in. Just a reminder in case the chat's not telling you, exclamation mark, Matiz. So exclamation mark, M-A-T-I-Z.
Do we say what size the t-shirt is?
Oh, the t-shirt's large, by the way.
Anyone want to cancel their membership? Or cancel their competition?
Oh, can show us the screen by flipping the laptop. You haven't got anything
I could
dodgy
do,
on
but
there, have you?
yeah, I've got other stuff going on. I don't necessarily want to share all of what we're doing here.
Also, if we move the laptop,
Yeah, we could
there's
bring
no
the whole
promise as to
stream
what
crashing
happens
down. It could go
next.
very, very wrong. So 91 entries so far. The Matiz is very small.
Yes.
But the t-shirt is large. We may have some other sizes that could be substituted, but we definitely haven't got any mediums or XLs, I don't think. We seem to have a number of large.
I think we've even got a 4XL.
We
in
may
this
have
one.
a 4XL.
Yeah. So if you win and you drop us a message, do put your size in and we'll see what we can do for you.
Yeah.
Because we've said a large one, but we might have others.
Yeah.
Oh no, couldn't find the exclamation mark on the laptop keyboard.
Oh, no.
It'll be if you press shift.
Yeah,
and the
but
number
different
1.
keyboards have different
okay.
layouts.
Okay.
So, yeah, but unfortunately, that is beyond our control. That is very much
Hit,
Nightbot.
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
Hit
you,
has
Hit.
gifted 20 memberships.
Oh, wow.
Crikey. Thank you ever so much.
We're on 98 entries now. 98 entries into the t-shirt giveaway.
And here comes all the little pop-ups now of who's got a membership.
Yeah.
We maybe need to speed that up a little. It's quite slow.
Oh, is it just going... Ding.
Yeah, it does ding,
Ding.
stays, then got to wait ages for the
Yeah.
next one.
Look, we're trying new things, folks. We're trying new things.
Oh, Fox Dance Polly says, talking of large ones, I must pour myself a brandy fancy one. I have a very nice bottle of wine in the fridge that I will be indulging
I was
in.
sticking to the water.
once-
It's not gin, honest.
Oh, you can have a little gin.
Mm.
We do have a little gin. Yeah, if you do need a different size, that's absolutely fine. Just if you win, drop us a message and we will we can get we can do a different size. We are missing a couple of sizes, so it might be
Yeah.
the next best thing.
Ali
and we'll
Wade,
go
if you type exclamation mark Matiz, you will be entered into our live chat, live giveaway competition.
So that's exclamation mark M-A-T-I-Z.
Oh yeah, that's a good point from Luke Edwards there. Just copy and paste someone else's.
Oh yeah, that's very clever.
That feels a bit naughty. It's plagiarism,
No, it isn't.
but it probably will work.
James says, I have a lovely bottle of
Yep,
Hennessy in the
Ali
kitchen.
is
Very
in.
nice.
We got 99 entries now. We got 100.
99 entries.
We've hit 100 entries on the t-shirt. Wow.
Blimey.
So a Citroen XM is also an XL. Well, I suppose so. They're quite big. I'd love another XM.
Oh no.
Engine oil gin.
Ooh. Oh.
I didn't know that was a
No,
thing.
we did not get that. We've just got Aldi's cheap knockoff pink gin.
Yeah.
We're not that classy.
Mm.
So we are 6:44 now.
Yeah, so when that ticks over to 45, we're going to end the competition. Janice has just managed to sneak in there.
We've still got a few sneaking in, so that's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
And we've
FIB is in.
Still got it very slowly picking up those memberships.
Yeah.
So if you've been gifted a membership, you might know by sometime tomorrow.
Engine oil gin comes at Tesco. I mean, does it taste of engine oil? Has it got a mild mayonnaise going on? I don't understand. I'm very confused.
We don't dare go near Tesco at this time of year. It's very scary.
What's the news on Betty? She will not be going to the Fairmont Expert for work because she's not really drivable. The wheel bearing is so bad.
It is bad.
But we've got the wheel bearings somewhere.
Lord
Where are
Bungle,
they
I
gone?
did not say you're the winner. I said that's what you typed.
We're on 45. Right, competition over.
Oh.
I am going to choose a
Hold
winner.
on.
Michelle
No,
has just
let's
managed
do a
to sneak in.
countdown. Let's do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more.
It's over. I'm pressing the button. Choose a winner. And there we go. Philip Wood. Philip Wood, drop us an email and ian@hubnut.org and we'll sort you out with a Fleet shirt. So well done, sir. It's Philip Wood.
Did I see something about a bob? Oh, Eurasian bob has just recommissioned an XM in America. Why has car insurance got so expensive? I think we all ask that one.
Yeah.
Ugh, so frustrating. Who is this Ford of Australia specialist you talk of? It's that guy that possibly got an SM.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Right, there we go.
Oh, hello, Simon. Welcome to the chat. Philip Wood 1. Yes, that is quite a mouthful. Are you giving away Bella next? No, we are not giving away Bella. She is a madam, but we are not giving her away.
That's the point. Apparently Nightbot announced about 20 seconds before our countdown.
Oh.
Because everything is slightly out of sync. So we can't do countdowns to competition ends. We're just going to pick a point in time and boff. There we go.
Oh, goodness me.
But, hopefully Philip has dropped us an email.
John Callahan says, if you had to replace the entire fleet with one vehicle, what would that be?
I don't think we could. I don't think we could get one vehicle that would do everything we want from the fleet. Small and cute, big and luxurious. They don't go together very well, do they?
I'm sure Daihatsu would have something.
Well, a luxury Daihatsu, is that what we need? Daihatsu Vanden Plas. So, it's very difficult because little cars are fun and big cars are practical for moving stuff and people. So
lots of suggestions of a Volvo.
Yeah.
Oh, Philip Wood says, fabulous, I won. Oh, congratulations.
Yep, do drop me an email, Philip, ian@hubnut.org. We look forward to getting your email and we'll sort out your shirt.
James says, there's a lot of fireworks going off here. I think they're celebrating my 4 years as a HubNut channel member. 1 year as a mega nutter. Oh, congratulations on that. That's brilliant.
Subaru Forester, no. There's a reason the Subaru Forester has gone.
Simon Rawls says, when is the HubNut camper van coming or RV? Not for a while. We love Bob at the moment.
I was watching, there's another channel. What's his name? Ed. Is it Ed's Auto Reviews over in the Netherlands? But he did a very interesting video on the GMC motorhome. Integral construction, front wheel drive, big, huge American 6-wheel motorhome. I found that very interesting. One of those would be nice, but then I discovered they're $70,000 and my desire to own one reduced somewhat. A gorgeous steamer, eh?
I was just looking at that.
Daihatsu limo, we weld 10 Chemys together.
Not actual Chevy though, just to
I think
clarify.
there'd still be less leg room.
Just to clarify.
Than
There's
Betty.
a lot of leg room in Miss HubNut. In Miss HubNut? I'm dead, I'm dizzy.
Oh dear.
No, there is not leg room in Miss HubNut.
We have been talking for a while.
In Chemmy.
Yes. There is behind you, certainly. Oh, Paul Wild Mini Buger has just come out of the garage and missed most of this. Oh, never mind, Paul. You can catch up. And we're not ending anytime soon. We're going to keep going for a bit longer.
How long have you had your driving license for, Miss HubNut? It's 10 months now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Anniversary will be February.
And I love it. I love driving. Planning any trips with Bob? Yeah, as soon as we can, we'll get Bob out again. Early March, we're doing our static break, but any time after that, Bob will be out.
I've just on a different window. That's why I'm getting confused. There we go.
A Daihatsu Centipede.
Any plans for any more Hub Grub videos? I'm starting to think they're a bad idea because every time we do a Hub Grub, the place stops trading.
No, it doesn't.
Well, we've seen off that sausage place in Barry.
Oh, yeah.
How dodgy does that sound? By the way. We're not sure what's going on with West Coast Munch.
Yeah, no.
They seem to have hit a few difficulties, but hopefully they're still going because their burgers are amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Pete Rice says you should buy Top Dead Centre's limo. Haven't seen that one.
No.
No. How about Miss HubNut on the track? Bring it on.
We did have a chance to put you in a truck.
Did we?
Yeah, when I drove a truck.
Oh, yeah, I was not.
I think Johnny was very happy for you to have to go in the truck.
But I was very new to driving then.
Well, you hadn't actually passed your test at that point.
Oh, no. Had I not? Oh, no. Yeah, no.
So I can understand being intimidated, but oh my gosh, that was so simple to drive. Not very simple to reverse, but going forward, very easy to drive with a full automatic transmission or automated
Forward,
manual.
straight line, win.
Yeah. Press go and go. Phil Webb, any chance you and Johnny Smith could do a twin test on 2 CVs? Because he has one that is being rebuilt at the moment. The difficulty there is that his 2 CVs not very dissimilar to Ellie mechanically. It's pretty much identical, but with an older body shell, so it looks like an older 2 CV. So in terms of the driving dynamics, they're going to be pretty similar. It's just going to be differences. The front doors are going to open different ways, I think. And the bonnet is a bit different, I think. Is it an early flute, that one, or is it a ripple? I think it may be an early flute bonneted 2CV, that one.
Amy Adventure says, recommend All the Gear channel. 2 guys messing about, sometimes with cars, and a homemade camper from a Suzuki Super Carry.
Wow.
They make really nice little campers. I've seen quite a few.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No,
Yes,
impossible.
they do. Neil Thomas says, Ian loved the Ford Cargo and bus bids. Any more coming up?
Big vehicles, hope so.
Yours?
Yeah, I do hope we have one.
Chipmunks is not car based, but auto shenanigans is fun. Very, very interesting videos.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Last post says, question, when do you call it quits on a car? Unobtainium, rust, or just plain economical to repair, or they have pushed us too far?
Yeah.
That's an addendum.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting one, that. Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't know what the answer is. Look at the state of our fleet. We have no idea what the answer is.
I don't think unobtainium's a deterrent because...
Unobtainium can be a deal breaker because you end up with a car off the road because you can't get bits.
Yeah, but
I'm very lucky with Betty that although I sometimes have to wait for parts.
Yeah.
They don't always take that long to come over, actually.
What was the other parts? So unobtainium, or no, it was other bits. I've lost it. I've lost it. Oh, no.
Phil of the winning T-shirt. I don't think we've had an email from you yet. We will require your address, sir. Ian@hubnut.org. Or we cannot possibly provide you with the required shirt.
Daihatsus do indeed suffer with unobtainium.
Very badly.
Shami has been very, very fortunate in that she has some very good friends, like Daihatsu Darren, who's a superstar.
But
She's been very lucky.
It is difficult to get some parts.
Somebody saying they saw in a Spas the other day.
Mm.
Now that would be a good family car, wouldn't it?
Yeah. If we could stop robbing the Spas lover collecting all the Spasses in the world. He has quite the collection of the Spasses.
Got a couple.
He has.
Has he got Mark 1? Or am I imagining that? Clunker Car says, haha, I have a Roma Home style Daihatsu Hijack camper, which is in the garage because the engine overheats.
Yeah, I believe they're quite good at doing head gaskets, unfortunately.
But what a cool thing to own.
Yeah, very cool.
Yes. Oh, excuse me, I got such an itchy nose. Sid, I'm wondering how interchangeable Grand Move stuff is because
not at
Mighty
all.
Calm. Oh, okay. Mighty Karma's always preached that Daihatsu, yeah, you can just take this from here and put this there and all of this,
Yeah, I think that's true of the smaller cars.
but not the Grand Move.
The Grand Move doesn't. It's a bit of an oddity. The Grand Move.
Hmm.
So yeah, very difficult to get parts for. Amayama in Japan
I got
don't actually list Daihatsu on their website, but we have managed to get parts out of Amayama before.
Basically, we'll all have to go over to Japan and get all the Daihatsu parts.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a real shame.
I think we do need a friend over there in the old Japan.
Oh, Mo says, I know that you, Steph, and Matt Furious run show stands together, and obviously the huge Rustable. But have you thought about doing a joint video, maybe a road trip or something? We actually have. Yeah, whether it happens, because we're all very, very busy people.
We are very busy.
Junior, thank you very,
thank you very much for that.
That's your first super chat.
Your
as well.
first ever
Brilliant.
super on a live stream. Well done.
Excuse
Thank
me,
you.
I'm gonna have
Thank
to
you for making it
Oh,
us.
so
Having fun
itchy.
there?
No, my nose is itchy as anything.
Oh, maybe you're allergic to the dog.
Soundwave says, saw a Daihatsu Materia yesterday. Never really gave them any thought until I started watching this channel. Quite cool things, actually. Very cool things. There was actually one on Trent's recently, which we did not buy because we have no room at the inn. Very sad times.
Yeah. Where are we? So, I keep on clicking the wrong screen.
Burgoli says, is it possible to get a HubNut sticker to the continent for my Volvo S80?
At the moment, not.
We're having little...
Yeah, we're having all sorts of trouble trying to get stuff to the EU.
But as soon as we get that sorted, we will let you guys know and we will get you a sticker.
We'll sort out some way. I'm hoping to be a Elkmerk Vardig's AM Valhalla meet in May. So I will try and sneak some stickers into my luggage and maybe we can...
yeah, that's a good idea.
Dodgy dealing of stickers. I'll just have a
Damien
big map
says,
with stickers in it.
You mentioned the collab with Matt and Steph at Photo 23.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
I might be casting a spell. Oh, James, you don't have to do a super chat at all. It's lovely to have everybody here.
Oh, Philip, thank you very much. Philip Tidmarsh has just gifted
thank
5
you very
memberships.
He'll do the slow bobble up in the corner. Boop.
Yeah, very, very slowly popping up the graphics.
Oh,
yeah, you
itchy
can see
nose
it.
means you're heading for a fight. Maybe I shouldn't let him have a drink of gin.
I'm worried now.
Georgia says, coolest Daihatsus for me. 1, the Copen, 2, the Materia, and 3, the Trevis. For me...
The Trevis is a particularly
cool.
nice car.
That is
Yeah,
cool.
we didn't get them here.
Oh, I don't know. For me, I suppose it's got to be the Sherrod is number 1. And then a midget. I would really, really love a midget. Oh, and I want an Atrai 7 as well.
John Callahan regrets scrapping his 1992 Corée Honey.
Oh,
Wasn't scrapped at all, but exported from Hong Kong to Afghanistan, where she was used as a taxi.
and as far as I know, it's
That's
still
ambitious.
going.
Blimey.
That's amazing.
But then when I was in Sofia in Bulgaria, there were Matiz taxis. And I was thinking, surely why? I mean, the boot's tiny and they're not that spacious for people. But I suppose the running costs are low.
Thank you, Steph. Steph, we actually made the tech work.
Yeah.
We are astounded at this. But thank you. That's very kind to come in and say that. Must have fan day in Holland in May. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You could do like Mighty Calmos, be like, we're going to be here. And
We have done a Dutch HubNut social before, very near to the DAF Museum in Eindhoven. And that was a lovely day. We just basically chilled out in a car park and then went to the museum. The museum hadn't really got a car park, so we were just up the road from it, and then we sort of walked up, had a mooch around the museum, which is a fascinating museum. I would love to go back there.
Oh, thank you, Monique. That's really kind. The sticker swap was brilliant at Rustable. We're definitely doing that again. Monique says, I have a special RI sticker for Christmas Lectures 2024 and I'm saving it for you, Miss HubNut. I was there at the filming this year. That must have been really cool. I love the Christmas Lectures. They're absolutely brilliant.
Oh, Ali Wade's onto the last 2 mince pies. Well
Nicely done. Well done.
We've still got so much ham.
Fox Sands Folly says, TBH Carly, I think you've cast a spell on all of us and it's permanent.
Oh,
Thank you.
I was just walking down the road and somehow ended up here. So I'm worried now. You cast spells.
Not what happened. Even a little bit.
Oh, talking to the Netherlands. Look, Robert Brink has arrived. Hello, sir. Member for 61 months. I didn't even know I'd been doing it that long. That's incredible. I suppose I must have been because I set up the channel memberships. It was in the November of when I was on the New Zealand trip. I did the original video about it in Betty.
Sid, drop us an email and we'll see what we can do for you. Sounds like we're Daihatsu part dealers
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I've just said the tech works because Steph entered the chat, and then it didn't because Robert popped in and said hello, and it was like, oh, Robert became a member when he's been a member for 61 months.
Yeah. Still got that issue going on.
It's not quite fixed. Glenn says, has anyone got a selection box
Oh, yes.
left?
I got so much chocolate. I think I'll be going until Easter, which I guess is quite convenient because that's when chocolate happens
That's
again.
when more chocolate happens. Right Family says, what do you think about photo price? Is too high personally, but I know there's costs involved, but still very expensive. It's a difficult one.
Really difficult
yeah,
one. Yeah,
it is a difficult one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Carly,
we tried to keep the price on Rustival low,
Yeah,
but the problem
yeah.
is everything is getting more expensive. So,
Lord
difficult.
Fungall is asking if my mum's going to be at Rustival 3.
Legend.
Yeah, Lord Bungle and my mum got on beautifully.
Yeah.
I don't know because she is planning to move to Spain. So if she's moved to Spain, then no. But otherwise, she may well be there. She had a wonderful time.
Tax asks if I would ever buy a Morris Minor as a daily. Potentially. I quite like the idea of buying a Minor and carrying out some upgrades just to make it a bit more daily friendly. And I don't mean huge amounts of power, but I probably do mean better brakes, bigger wheels, better heater, a few little things like that. Although Steph seems quite happy to drive around in a Morris Minor, but has got none of that. So maybe I'm just being too soft.
Oh, Griff, I'll have to have a look at that over on Friendship Corner once we've once we've finished the chat. Oh my goodness me.
Oh yes, we did see Easter eggs in Morrison's today
Yeah,
ourselves.
We did. James says, I want to come to Rustival, but so far they've both fallen on days when I've been busy. Maybe third time lucky. That's why we want to get the date out very soon so that you can book days off and whatnot. You know, cancel family holidays, that kind of stuff. No, don't do that.
Peter Van Hegger asks when I'm actually going to buy an AMI 6. Oh, that will require a lot of money.
Oh, Sid says, are we going to have a HubNut competition at Rustival 3?
Oh, that could be absolute chaos.
Chaos.
Carnage.
And wonderful, especially if our Mutt's involved. Did Mr. HubNut get his Irish passport yet?
I think Paul is asking whether mini kits can get a stand at Rustival. We don't go in for stands too much because we just love the mix of all the cars there. But if you all arrive together, you can park together. We don't. It just becomes a nightmare if you're trying to organise lots of people parking where they want. It becomes.
Are we talking club stands?
Yeah. It very rapidly gets out of hand.
So we would like to do club stands, but we will do it in a very. It's going to be not a lot of process. It's going to be a simple process, but there will be process to make sure that everybody is where they need to be.
Yeah, because otherwise it rapidly descends into utter chaos.
Important. So there will be a deadline quite a way before Rustival, but we will make sure that we're communicating out. If you want to book a club in, drop us a line on this email, and then we'll sort that out for you. So, yeah, we would like to have some clubs, and I'm just aware that the conversation is all about my mother at the moment.
Yeah. Legend.
Oh, she is.
Ali Matt Mechanical asks whether I've done the North Coast 500. A good video in Bella. Not at the moment. Sort of. I've done it in Ellie, but it wasn't really called the North Coast 500 back then. And actually, that was part of the UK 3,500. In the space of 17 days, I think it was, we covered 3,500 miles in a figure of 8 all around the UK. So we went to the very top, the very bottom. We went all over the place. That's one of the most exhausting things I've ever done. But it was good fun.
Of course, Georgia just reminding us that my mother is not just chaos in person, she's also chaos on live stream.
Yes.
I love my mum absolutely to bits. But yeah, she's so funny. I don't think sound editing works on plastic panels.
Ooh. I think you can improve things, but maybe a slightly different technique.
People are arranging Team Mondeo.
Yeah.
That was a big thing that came out of Rustival. Team Mondeo.
Ami Adventures is saying, if it's at Gaydon again, could we have access to EV charging? I mean, when we had our first discussions with Gaydon, when we were organising Rustival 1 and 2, it was something that was discussed, but it just, again, becomes a bit difficult trying to make everything fit in. So
But we
who
absolutely can ask the
knows where
question.
Rustival 3 will be,
If,
though?
yeah,
Who
for our
knows
venue.
where? Yes, we will ask
We
the
are
venue.
rubbish at keeping secrets.
Shush.
Rubbish. That's why Steph's here. She's keeping
Yeah.
an eye on us to make sure we're just very quiet. Any news on the HubNut wedding? I think the
No.
HubNut wedding is going to be about this big.
Yeah, it's going to be very tiny.
But at some point we will have a big party.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when we do a sleepover Rustival. It could have the...
Well, it's your little baby's 18th birthday next year, so that's kind of our focus at the moment.
Yeah, it is.
18 years.
Oh, don't.
People asking about what cars are welcome, because someone's just said all wheels are welcome, and
All
that is
wheels,
true.
absolutely. Martin says, count yourselves lucky if you have mothers to love. I mean live ones. My mother died this year.
Aw.
It just happens. I am
does,
extremely
unfortunately.
grateful. And as we said in the previous live, you should always hug your people. And my mum and dad always told me to say, you tell people you love them and to give them a hug, just if the worst did happen. So that's what I always do. And Ian thinks I'm slightly strange, but that's what I do.
Yeah. I just realised we haven't finished revealing presents yet.
Oh,
You
what?
have more.
Oh yeah, they involve planes. Even Hot Wheels welcome. Yes, yes. We might get some Hot Wheel trailers. That would be cool.
That's something we've been trying to make happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
A Hot Wheels trading area. Yeah.
Yes, yes, we have been.
Lightbulb Fun, we have discussed Took, but only in that we still want to make improvements to Took. Yeah.
So, I worked in hospitality and travel for many, many years, and one of my comfort programs is airline on. I think it was the Beeb. Anywho, all right.
Quite an old program.
It's an old program, and on there was a lady called Jane Bolton who had some wonderful catchphrases and called guests all kinds of things.
So there we go.
And yes, things like with all due respect, which you say if you've got no respect for someone whatsoever. Jane is indeed iconic. Oh, James, that's quite beautiful. When my dad passed nearly 5 years ago, his last words to me were, "I love you, son."
Oh,
That's beautiful.
that is beautiful because we don't always get to say that.
Yes. Yeah, they are indeed in EasyJet Orange, and Jane is actually working with EasyJet at the moment.
Yeah, they've pulled her back
Doing
in for some
TikToks.
socials. Yeah.
Absolutely legendary woman. And we mentioned the 757s, and so I've got a model 757 in Jet 2 livery. That is the Jet 2 Holidays livery.
We're so exciting, but before we went to bed last night, we watched Airliners Live and their footage of Jet 2 parking the last 3 757s together at Manchester Airport. And we had to watch that back because we missed it the first time round.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
That's how exciting we were. And it's just like, oh, they're finished. We can go to bed. But that plane is also representative of something else.
Oh,
Although, actually, it's a different plane.
do you mean it's wood?
The experience I did buy you
Oh,
for
yes.
Christmas.
Yeah, I feel spoilt now. Yes, I'm also going to be flying a 737 flight simulator.
Yeah.
Which is very
So
exciting.
that's going to be very exciting.
Yes. I swear I'm going to leave the planes alone. But one of the last 3 Jet 2 757s was supposed to leave Manchester for St. Athens today and didn't. So does anybody know the actual official dates of the last 3 departures?
Yeah, we would like to know.
I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Did you
69
watch...
Phuket can see Manchester Airport from his flat when it's
Ooh.
not foggy.
Okay.
Everywhere has been foggy
It has
lately.
been foggy. Yeah, they have got A321 Neos now, which makes sense. They burn, I think it's something like 10,000, is it 10 tons less fuel or something? The efficiency is
Oh, it's massive gains.
between the two.
It's astonishing that those 757s are still flying. I mean, the oldest one's 36, is it?
Peter Van Hex's...
Alpha Indigo, India, wherever.
Which one? The oldest one?
Yeah.
G-LSAI Alpha Indigo is the oldest. She's 37.
Yeah.
And then AE is 36 and AK is 28.
How boring,
I
guy.
know,
How
very
boring.
boring,
Imagine
very
being that knowledgeable about something.
Have we watch Gavin and Stacey. We didn't. We do like Barry as well.
Yeah, but we've both never really watched Gavin and Stacey at all.
Which is strange. Oh my goodness, we're living well and everything. What have we got? Oh gosh, lots of people reminiscing on lost loved ones. But as
It's
I
a
say,
tricky time of year.
hug
with that in
your
mind.
people close. And also, if you have been on your own, you are struggling, please do pop over to our Friendship Corner, because everybody's lovely over there, and they do look out for each other, which is wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, Philip has emailed.
Oh,
so our competition winners have been in touch.
And I did see, I think it was Kev, mentioned that they have received their hat.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's good news.
Richard Barth says, I love cars. My dream is to work with cars. Do you know how I can get into it? I'm 36. I have Asperger's.
Ooh.
What would be the best way to do it? If you can find somewhere where you could help out, and helping out might start with things like cleaning the floors and whatnot, and then start to learn some skills from there. Or there's college options.
There are college options, but I do wonder whether the college options are really geared up for actual car repair.
Yeah, we're just thinking of options though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's lots of different things that you could do to get into it. And of course, there's coming along to car shows and that kind of thing, and getting to know people, networking with people, or easier still, online getting to know people. We have quite a lot of neurodivergent people who come to Rustable, and we make sure that everybody is comfortable in that situation. And that's something actually that I will be asking you guys about in the very near future, is how can we make Friendship Corner, as in on the day Friendship Corner, better? Like, what can we do for you guys?
Yeah. And Friendship Corner on Facebook is very much the place to discuss that. We can have a good chat about how we improve things further.
Absolutely. Oh, more of an A320 guy.
I get it. I think
No,
the 320s are an attractive plane.
I think
but
all the planes are fantastic.
There's something almost a bit Concorde-esque about the way a 757 sits, especially on the ground, with its long legs.
Yes. My chat seems to have frozen, because mine is definitely not saying what yours is saying.
Yeah, that
I
happens.
Might just,
you might need to
see what I can do with that.
Yeah, you might have to
Restart.
refresh.
Yes.
Good old technical issues. Monique, we do not have dates or times or locations or anything for HubNut socials yet, but we are aware we need to do them. But the next announcement will be Rustable related, and then we'll see where we can fit in socials around it. It's going to be such a busy year for us next year. A levels, GCSEs, and then later in the year, the prospect of university.
Yes.
So we will never
ready.
have any money ever again.
I'm not emotionally ready for this.
Yeah.
Lots of really good suggestions in the chat for Richard and how to get involved. Rustable is I know it's our show and whatnot, but there is a really good community there of folks who would give suggestions and help. So I would highly recommend it. Somebody asking, what was the first plane you flew on? Do you know? I can't remember. I've got vague recollections of going on a wide body, but I can't think why we would have.
I have no idea. I would have flown from Manchester to Mallorca in 1993, I think. No, I think it might have been earlier than that, 92. So it was a long time ago, and I can't remember. I wasn't into planes then. I remember being quite scared.
Oh. And do you remember back in the day, they used to give you a mint to suck on?
Yeah. I remember that. I remember once I calmed down a bit, seeing the Pyrenees from height. That was impressive. And that has lived with me. And of course, we've been to Mallorca a couple of times since. And
we have.
Do get that nostalgia as we fly over the mountains, just like in the olden days.
Mostly 737-8s though, isn't it?
It is these days, yeah. Where did I get? I was an Airbus back from Paris after my disastrous visit to Paris earlier this year.
Oh, we did fly on an A320 with fueling.
Yes, we did.
We did.
Yes.
Because we were excited about the dog noises.
Yes. If you've been on one, you know.
Paul is back from Bangers and the last of the Christmas pudding.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah, I love Christmas pudding. I've still got Christmas pudding. Woohoo!
I don't like it, but I've still got Yule log and all sorts.
Yes.
And we bought a trifle yesterday. Do we need a
Oh,
trifle?
God,
We
we
don't
bought
need
a
a trifle, but weakness.
Lots. Okay, for Richard, I work for a motorbike manufacturer, and I'd say have a look at apprenticeships. Oh, that's a very good idea.
Yeah, worth looking into for
apprenticeships,
sure.
definitely, definitely. We are very, very fortunate to have Tim and Lewis around who have helped Mini HubNut pursue car things, which is fantastic, and we are eternally grateful. Yeah. Clunker Cars just saying it helps having specific things to talk about, no small talk, as it's just about cars, which immediately makes things easier. And everybody's of the same mindset. It's all wheels are welcome, all people are welcome.
Yeah.
So it's a lovely space, and yeah, it's about cars. And what I'd like to do with Friendship Corner is if you get overwhelmed, or if there is a time where you want to step away, then we'd like to provide you with that kind of space as well. I think that's really important. Definitely. Oh, Britannia used to have a few wide bodies.
Oh.
That would explain it. I
Well,
have flown Britannia.
Jet 2 has some wide bodies.
Yeah.
On a lease
Not their
basis.
own though, leased
No,
ones.
yeah.
We're not supposed to be talking about
No, we're moving on. Is even Mr. Clarkson welcome? Ooh, there's one, Peter
Yes.
Van Hecker.
Everybody's welcome.
Yes, even
Yes.
Clarkson.
Yeah, not even Clarkson.
Well, it's fair to say I've disagreed with some of his approaches to vehicular activities over the years. But yeah, everyone is welcome.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
Lots of people talking about their first flights.
Yeah.
Lovely. What might be useful? Yes, designated quiet space.
Quiet space is something we are
Definitely.
really looking into, trying to
Definitely.
work out how we achieve that. And it helps being an outdoor event where there aren't cars driving around, and we deliberately keep the stage at a very non-threatening volume. Really chuffed with Tev stage bus. He got the sound levels just right, so if you're there, you can hear what's going on. But if you're a bit further away, it's not getting right down your ear holes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very much a thing.
And
So Rustival's now at Clarkson's Farm. There's an idea. Yeah.
I hear the food's very good there.
Yeah.
He didn't know what fobbing was with beer, which is quite disconcerting when he owns a pub, but
Yeah.
we'll allow that. We'll allow that. Diddley Rustival.
Andrew Tolley wishes he flew on a 747. You're not the only one.
Yes.
When I got back from Australia, I flew into Heathrow. You were already there.
Yes.
And we stayed in the hotel room. We did actually go out just to look at the BA 747s that were all getting parked up at that time. Lufthansa still have some
fly
747s, but they don't fly into the UK anymore.
No.
Any 747 in the UK is now either lost or a cargo plane.
Yeah, there are a lot of cargo planes.
Yeah, because I think KLM has still got some 747s, maybe phasing them out now. Yeah, Soundwave says just mail yourself abroad and you can go on a 747. Yeah.
Some little breathing holes. Yeah, I think the 747s were beautiful. It's a shame. The 757s are amazing as well. But we're not supposed to be.
We're not talking about planes.
But yeah, if
We'll
you
move
are
on.
on Friendship Corner, guys, I've been looking at your suggestions, and I will do a little post in the next few days, and just to get your feelings on what we should have. And I think a quiet area is definitely a priority.
Yeah. Just trying to work out how we achieve that. But there are definitely ways to do it.
I did ponder, because everybody's very, 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 very friendly at Rustival.
Very friendly.
I did
Very friendly.
ponder a sort of traffic light system for if you're not quite feeling that you want to have a chat, you just want to look at cars. Maybe you could be red, and if you would love to have a chat, maybe amber could be if you're a little bit nervous, but you would like to have a chat, maybe you could be an amber. And then green, you're just going to chat to everybody, which is me. Talk everybody's legs off.
Yeah. Quiet camper van. Yeah, it's an option. We did get a few people with camper vans last time.
Oh, gracias. We're not discouraging plane chat. I'm just aware we are supposed to be.
Yeah, this is meant to be a car channel. Yes, still cars. Yeah, still cars. Yeah, sticky labels in different colours could be useful. There we go.
Yeah. I just think, and you could change yourself during the day. You could have like, maybe you're green, you got a little bit overwhelmed, so you're red. I think.
Oh, hold on. We appear to be collecting David Browns.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Any tractor fans in? That's how we'll get off planes.
Carly does planes channel. I'd love to go to Recipe Festival, but I can't get there. I'm from Sheerness. So, Richard, I keep going on about it, but Friendship Corner, we have had lots of people who have hitched lifts and whatnot. Not literally hitched lifts, but found lifts, found people that are going from their area and got a lift, or they've got public transport a certain amount of the way and then got a lift. Everybody is very friendly and helpful, so they would help each other out if you wanted to get there and were struggling, definitely. Oh, Monique says, coloured lanyards. At school we use cards. Just something along those lines I think would really work.
Yeah.
Richard's Easy Van Life. Worst car made. My dad bought the new Renault Dauphine. It was rubbish.
Oh, I love Dauphines.
Ooh, it was rubbish.
I've driven a Dauphine Gordini many years ago and I absolutely loved it. I was slightly aware it might kill me at any moment.
Smig says, last time I flew it was on a Pan Am plane. Wow. Rob Hoyle says, I used to like tractors. Now I'm an ex-tractor fan.
Yeah, I've seen that one a couple of times in there. Yeah, it's got to be done. Got to be done.
Oh, Paul Compton says, beanie hats with LED traffic lights on top to indicate your interaction status.
Might start pushing.
That would work.
Might start pushing the cost up a little.
Yeah. Oh, 69 Phuket says, saw Laker Airways DC-10s at Manchester. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen a DC-10 in the metal.
Now, Dauphine's definitely splitting opinion here. Anyway, dreamt of a Gordini.
Chipmunk says, Vauxhall Astra, late 90s variant automatic. GM thought it was a good idea to put the auto transmission computer on the same fuse as the SIG lighter.
Oh dear.
Oh, whoops.
Tax says, have you ever done a review on a Talbot Horizon? Yes, but quite a lot of years ago. Probably a good 8 years ago, I think, I did Talbot Horizon. Very nice example. Didn't sound all chattery and Simca-esque. Very nice car.
Car says, very distraught to have heard of the Matiz going away from the channel as a Daewoo owner. 2004 Lacetti, I believe, only made in 1 year as a Daewoo in right-hand drive.
Very nice.
It's a rare little thing.
It's still kind of within our circles.
She's still here. She's still very much here. Simon was in the chat earlier. So, yeah. And Simon, I have not forgotten about the colouring. I will get that sorted.
Yeah. We've been quite distracted trying to get this thing to work today.
Yes.
This is a very different way of us doing a live stream. We've never tried it this way before.
Hours. Oh, no, Richard, you don't need friends. Everybody will be your friend.
Yeah.
Everybody will be your friend. It doesn't. People that don't know each other have been helping each other out, which is great.
Lovely to see.
Really good to see. Simone, I'm sorry to hear you're still feeling poorly. There's some nasty, nasty lurgies around, folks.
There really are.
Yeah. Oh, also, if you're concerned, Grumpy Talks just reminded me. It says, buy HubNut merch and wear it if you're happy to talk to anyone. If you don't want to talk, just buy it. But I tend to be on Friendship Corner all day. So if you arrive and you've got nobody, you've come on your own, you're a bit nervous, there will always be a friendly face there. I'm always there to chat to everybody.
But actually, HubNut merch has started many a conversation.
It has indeed, yeah.
In fact, I think the first time I spoke to Indecisive Auto was because I saw him walking around a show in a Tuck t-shirt. And I just went, oh, nice t-shirt. So, conversations can be started with clothing, which is a reminder that the HubNut merch store is back online at hubnut.org for UK buyers, and US and Europe. We're working on it. Still working on it.
Soundwaves says,
is working on it.
Yep. I'd love a day in Nibiru someday, just so I can pretend that I won family fortunes in the late 90s. Richard, don't apologise. It's so lovely. Please come and join our lovely community. I'm astounded with how the Rustable community has developed, and it's not us. It is a community of its own volition now. Definitely.
Alan Foster asks about Rustival at Grimsthorpe Castle, but it's quite a posh place. I wonder if the price is posh as well. So that may not. But we do like the idea of Rustival moving around the country.
Yeah.
It can't stay just in the middle.
Ed Ainsworth says, what is the best car show food? I think bacon barms are the way forwards. Always a good shout, but Wheels for Wales really pulled it out with the food this year. They had West Coast Munch there doing their desserts rather than their burgers. They had a burger van doing sort of gourmet burgers. Really good stuff.
Yeah.
We strongly believe that a car show is about people, good clean toilets and food. And then the cars.
Yeah, indeed. And various people asking about Rustival Free date announced yet? Not yet, but soon. Soon. Be patient. News is on its way.
Absolutely.
Just making sure every box is ticked before we go announcing anything.
Right Family says, any idea what's going on with Past the Picasso? Haven't heard of Past the Picasso for a little while.
No, not quite sure what's going on. I've just flicked onto a different screen. And then,
yeah, what is going on there? Yours has just gone crazy.
It's just playing catch up because I've just flipped onto a different screen.
What's that? Which car do you regret getting rid of, says Martin Malone.
I think, in all honesty, there are definitely some I'm very glad I owned, and some that I do mention say, oh, I regret selling that. But actually, I think I'm just very pleased to have owned them. Austin Westminster, Rover P6s, 2 of them. Even Land Rovers and Range Rovers, even though mine were always absolute rubbish, they were generally fairly end of life, to be fair, as is true of most of the vehicles I've owned. So, yeah, I'm not sure there's too many I regret getting rid of.
There is a car that I regret that we didn't actually own. We touched it. We started the engine and we walked away.
Is that the Atri 7?
It's the Atri 7.
That's the Atri 7.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's now in a much better place. It lives up in Scotland. It's been tidied
could
up
have been
and
in a
restored.
much better place. With me, I could have owned it.
It would have just rusted away.
No, it wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have. Oh, Georgia says, I'm really looking forward to the release of the date. It would be a dream to make it. First thing needed would be a passport. You should have time for a passport.
Should have time.
I'm not sure what the Greek system's like. And that's just reminding me I need to get the Hublets passports.
Yeah.
Santa Pod would be so cool.
It would be cool, but Santa Pod is a little bit close to British Motor Museum, really. I mean, they're both Midlandish. We really need to be getting north. We really need to be getting south, I think, east, west.
I'm loving these stories about what people did at Rustival. Had a picnic in my Yaris. I saw Paul had a big, deep, in-depth conversation. Was it about a mathematical theory? Just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And there is something else we're going to contemplate with Rustival, but that is very much a little tiny seed nugget of an idea.
Jay Walder, the UK indeed get Toyota Starlets. Most of them have vanished, but the other day, was it yesterday?
On the way to Cardigan.
We saw 2 of them.
Yes.
There you are.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Stuart. That's very, very kind of
you.
Another bunch of new channel members. Excellent.
Absolutely.
So channel members get a weekly update video, usually weekly-ish, and exclusive emojis to use in the chat here, and they get a little icon next to their name in a different colour depending on how long you've been a member. I think, is it 4 years you become a Mega Nutter?
Yes, I think so.
Or is it 3
I think
years?
It's 3 years.
3 years.
Rob Hoyle says, my 2-litre Capri is probably the one I regret selling. Partexed it in from MG Maestro and thought I had a good deal till I went through a clutch in a year. Ooh. Alone Together 78 says, which car manufacturer and in which decade do you find the output most interesting, appealing across the model range? For me, it's 1980s Renault. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. Daihatsu 1907 onwards.
Okay, there we go. James recalls I didn't get on very well with my Starlet. I didn't really. No, I didn't love it. It's fine for just bombing around, but the time I had to drive it up to Aberdeen was definitely a stretch too far, especially as I'd only got home from the Mighty Dacia mission a few days before. And going from the Mighty Dacia to the Starlet was a considerable step down in comfort terms. The Mighty Dacia was problematic in many ways, especially in ways of gear change, but it was so comfortable. Gorgeous suspension. Absolutely lovely.
Gaz P, unsurprisingly, says, Starlet's rules.
Well, he would do. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a
I
purple one.
believe he's working on his new signage for the next festival.
Excellent.
Because he pops signage on the top of his Starlet, so you have to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
This is another thing that we're looking to possibly develop is a creator space where you could do things. Oh, goodness me.
We've got a lot
sounds
to think
worse.
about. I mean, just organising Rustival is quite a lot of work, but
Stipulite, have you seen how much passports are now? Yes, I have, and I have 2 adult passports to buy for certain 2 children who
yes.
are not children.
No, the last Christmas.
Peter Van Heck says Lancia in the whole of their production. Kezcar says, I've had my learning permit for 3 months, during which I've had 3 cars. That's interesting. Lancia Delta HF Integrale. Excellent. Oh, Andrew Archer says, just been gifted a membership. Thank you to the algorithm. I guess made my day. Cheers.
Yeah, it's the algorithm. We don't choose.
It is indeed.
Who gets a gifted membership. The magic all happens within YouTube somewhere.
We have folks saying, oh, how do I get one? But we don't influence that at all.
We don't.
It is the wonder of
You do have to make sure
YouTube.
it's turned on somewhere. I don't know where that is. I forget.
James says BMW in the 1990s for me. E32, E36, E39.
I almost pressed the insert ad button there. I'm
46.
very sorry, folks, but I just about managed to miss it. I thought, oh, is that it? And almost inserted ads. I've never done that in a live
No,
chat.
don't do that. Don't
No,
do that.
no, don't do that.
Don't do
Everyone
that.
will leave.
Is it weird to say 90s Hyundai? No, that's cool.
Friendship Corner is a Facebook group. I think it's Rustival Friendship Corner Chat.
Yes.
Is I think the group name, and lots of people in there. We have to approve your joining, so bear with us because they may be stacking up at the moment. We'll have to get on top of it.
And you do have to answer a question. It's just we don't want bots and we don't want unpleasant folks. So,
Yeah.
and the answer to the question is British Motor Museum. We know you're all good folks in here, so British Motor Museum is the answer to the question.
Did you just announce that?
Yeah. These are all good people.
Well, I know they're good people, but we're rubbish at secrets.
No, where did it first... No, you've just revealed it.
No, I haven't.
Because I just said, where was the
This
first
can't-
Rustival held? You're a banana.
I'm a banana.
Oh, we are getting...
To be confirmed. To be confirmed. Oh,
We're
I'm in
getting
so much
fired
trouble.
from the
I'm getting fired. Yeah. Sorry, I was too busy reading that, and then I heard you say that. I was just like, did you just say? Oh.
Wasn't me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to be me.
Cheshire. Yes, Cheshire's what I said. Yes, Cheshire.
That's definitely Cheshire.
Any red flag warnings in Wales
Thankfully
today? Yes,
not.
there's a big one flying right around here now.
Oh, thankfully not any more
This is our secret.
red warnings. We're so fired.
We're in so
We're not
much
going to
trouble.
be doing Rustival
Oh, dear.
anymore.
Yeah. Right, where are we?
Somebody was asking about what happened to the FTOs, and Stipulite said sadly most FTOs suffered from terminal roof rust.
Oh,
The
I didn't know
headlining
that.
glue retained moisture. Oh my goodness me.
If only they made a soft top version.
Just to reiterate, the group is called Rustival Friendship Corner Chat, and it's over on Facebook. Oh, lovely, Robin, you're coming to join us. Brilliant. Only 281 of us know. That's not a problem. That's
Yeah,
not a problem.
no one knows. No one knows.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah.
We're in so much. It's you.
I know. I am chaos.
David Brown's asking what's an FTO?
At least we're proving it's definitely live.
What? Because
I made an absolute mess of it. Yeah. Never mind. Moving swiftly on. Macaulay says thanks again for the beanie. He was a winner in the previous live stream, I think. Or did you buy one? I now can't remember. I remember processing your post because at the moment we do process everything ourselves in our bedroom. Yeah, we're looking to change merchandise. I said this right at the start, but that was some time ago.
a while ago.
Yeah, an hour and a half ago. I am actually wearing a sample from a different supplier that should be able to supply to the EU and may make more sense for American buyers as well. We're working on that. We're hoping to get that finalised. January, famous last words, tends to be a quieter month for merchandise, so we've got
Oh, you used the Q word.
to work out stuff. So that's the plan.
Yeah.
That and doing my tax return, which I've been promising to get all up to date for most of the year. Oops.
Oops.
Oh,
Oh,
Annie was delighted because we put her name on the sticker and magnet order.
Oh, bless her. Oh, little ones absolutely love getting mail.
Mm.
It's very exciting. Will there be another Rustful boot sale? We are not sure.
It didn't quite work, did it?
But we're going to call upon the community a lot more for this one. So hopefully we'll have a lot more organisation than the previous two. It's all a learning curve. It was only 1 and 2. So there's lots and lots of things that we've got to improve on and so on and so forth. So
Yeah.
it's really exciting, actually.
Yeah, I definitely can't leave it till the 31st of January to start doing my tax return.
Whoa. Lord
get all the
Bungle says,
bookkeeping
I
up
have
to date.
family who are waiting for the date so they can visit from Canada.
Wow.
Blimey. Stuart says, I keep buying beanies as my friends borrow them but never give them back. Cheeky.
Wow. No, they're onto a good thing there, don't they?
Martin Ibbott says, I'll certainly not order anything from the UK at this point. It is an absolute nightmare. We desperately want to send things and we struggle massively.
Yeah.
Russ asks, what about tool stands and stores? Again, trade stands. We're hoping to have some trade stands.
Yeah, we had some trade stands last time. We were happy to open that up more.
Definitely. We just want to make sure that they are on topic so that it is car bits, car books, car models, car stuff.
Yeah. Someone asking if Tuck will be ready for Rustival 4. Planned fettling. We're not planning to do any fettling because that's our mistake. We keep saying we're definitely going to do some Tuck fettling. So we're going to say we're definitely not going to do any Tuck fettling. And then it'll be a big surprise when it actually happens.
So Desmond needs
thank you,
some
Mark.
rust proofing. The course of the Pajero Chemi Tuck. What do I drive? I drive Desmond, Bella.
Is Bella fixed?
Chemi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Bella is Bella.
The address again for our train set. If you drop us an email, Damien, we'll go from there.
Yeah, we're also
okay.
having some changes with the the whole back system of Rustival. So the old email address is no more. There will be a new one in time. We're just getting everything set up at the moment with that. It's kind of why we're holding off on the announcement because we're just trying to make sure everything is in place.
Yeah. I saw a question. Andrew Tolley, would you smuggle HubNut stickers to the EU hidden in birthday cards?
Ooh.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea, that, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Tudor Coca says, I'll surely make it to a future Rustival, but we'll see which one. That would be brilliant. Lightbulb Fun wants me to drive Tuck. I would like to drive Tuck. Maybe I'll drive her before we fix her.
Glenn James, what? No beds for sale at Rustival? I think that may be a nod to some other show that was selling beds and sofas and all sorts, it seemed.
Was it?
Yeah. A rather big show in the Midlands.
Okay.
But I think you need to try Restival for the beds. Maybe. Oh, I'm so funny. The Chipmunk 2008. Thank you very much for the super chat. Been a subscriber since Tuck was in a field. Back in 2017. Thank you very much.
When will there be more work on the Pajero?
Oh,
soon.
Yeah. Halfway through a timing belt change, and we just haven't been up there. We've had so much to do. As you can imagine, November and December gets a bit chaotic for merchandise, and it's amazing how much of a time thief that is. Packing everything. We do all the postal filling in now, all the forms and everything.
But we were just getting into the swing of sort of double
working on 2 cars at once. Yeah.
So we will get back into that perhaps a little bit next week. But we don't often have the hublets in holiday times, and we've got them for a week, and we're very excited, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we might not be able to do much tinkering purely from a family perspective.
Yeah.
Folks are asking, when are we going to start selling birthday cards?
Maybe that's the plan. Yeah.
Yes, we could put it on the shop as a birthday card.
Ali asks about doing print on demand. Well, we do. And this is a print on demand item. And some of the stuff we already do is print on demand. But We haven't yet got to the stage where we send orders to someone, they print it and send it to the person. We're at the stage where it comes back to us and we package it with other items we sell and it all goes together. But it really is starting to become a bit unmanageable, and he's still...
Dippolite suggested editing the playback on this one.
Don't know what he's on about.
Good idea.
No idea. There's nothing to see here. So yeah, we may have to rethink merchandise entirely, because it does take up way too much time. But then, if we're doing everything print on demand, that means then we've got to order stuff in just for doing shows. So then we've got show stock sitting around that we can't sell online because we're selling online via print on demand. Yeah.
Anywho, where
It
are
began
we?
with me just selling a few stickers in my sitting room back in the day, and
Where are we?
that was quite easy back then.
We're in West Wales, and Christopher Mace says, I remember Took being in a field. That's when I subscribed. Crikey, that's quite a while ago.
Martin Hubbard is bordering on the personal with whether the Hublets dad is still involved with them, but
we're very open about this.
he has the Subaru Forester now, so
yes.
I think that tells you all you need to know there, really.
So we have
They are delighted about this.
We have
fact.
the Hublet all school times, and he has them in holiday times. And obviously there are times when we can have them in holiday times and so on and so forth. So yeah, no, we're very open about that. Their dad is very much involved still.
Tudor's asking whether I'll do more videos on BXs. I do need to, because I keep thinking, oh, well, I've kind of done BXs, but I did BXs like 10 years ago. I haven't done a lot on BXs since.
Didn't you want to drive a BX that a certain Aussie Ford specialist possible SM owner has?
Yeah, I want to drive Bar, the 16 valver. But I also want to drive other BXs. I think I'd quite like a BX if you could just stop them rotting around the rear subframes. I think I would welcome having one as a daily again. Yeah, I had a BX 19 TGD that I owned for several years, and it was comedically slow, especially when the throttle pedal started failing without me realising.
Ooh, crikey. Looking forward to an EU-based source of merch. So are we, very, very much so. It is so frustrating.
We spend so much time and energy trying to make this stuff work, and it's frustrating when we got to a point where we just can't send stuff to the EU, our neighbours. It's absolutely crazy.
Gracias says, good luck. He seems also awful possessive over Bar. I'm sure he'd be fine with it.
I quite like that he keeps Bar off the channel for the most part. It's nice that he holds something back.
Bar is the
it's a very special car
member
to him.
car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bar stuff tends to appear in his membership thing, which is lovely. He is, and it's nice to be precious about your cars, because they are.
Oh, Indecisive is offering a certain Mark 1 BX.
I thought he might. I wondered. I didn't want to say anything. I was waiting for him to mention it.
I really wanted to do a head-to-head between that car and Giselle, and I just never quite got around to it because one car replaced the other. They actually overlapped in production. It's a weird thing.
Oh, yes, they
Indecisive's BX is older than Giselle, but is the replacement for Giselle.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Strange.
The French love a bit of overlap.
Rob Hoyle says, due to a job I've driven most of the later BX range. All great cars, lovely drive, awesome suspension, totally reliable.
Poor wiper though, single wiper. Very annoying. Corners of disappointment, both sides.
David Brown said, would Ian ever buy an Italian car?
I have owned Italian cars. Last one was the Fiat Multipla.
Ooh. Indecisive says, perhaps we could arrange a twin test with the new owners.
It's not a bad shout. Not a bad shout.
That's a very good shout.
Not a million miles away from where Indecisive lives.
They're lovely folks, and they've done such a beautiful job with that car. Definitely the right choice. And Wrench and Wench mentions, VW did the same with the Corrado. It was released in 1989 to replace the Scirocco that was made until 1992. Yes.
Aggressor says it's interesting that my attitudes on BXs has changed and thought I was over them. Yeah, I think I'm having many rose-tinted views back of BX ownership, but one of the issues that stopped them being sort of feasible as daily transport is the rot situation. Because they rot when they go. They're not bad cars for rot at all, but when they go, it becomes very, very difficult to sort out. But Kitch has done a few cars now where he's had to drop the rear subframe and sort out all the mountings. It's not impossible, But you know, I got.
Jago.
Sorry, Diego.
Jago.
Someone opened the door somewhere in the building.
Jago.
Oh, oi, come here.
Quick.
This is real life, folks.
Quick
Come
random
here.
aside. It's lovely to see Katie. We've been at the same places and not managed to chat this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's lovely to see Katie because I know that.
I even unexpectedly saw Katie in the Midlands.
Did you?
Yeah, I was driving with Bella and was it Bella and Bob? Yeah, Bella and Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, oh, that's Katie. Very strange. Fairly near Northampton at the time, I think.
Yeah. Hi, Diego.
Yes, when you were lost, I did notice you were on the car run, but I'd been behind at one point and watched everyone turning off, and then you came from the opposite direction, and I went, something may have gone a little awry here. But I didn't like to say.
Alan Foster says Diego has chosen violence. Very small wolf. It leaks out.
It does. You didn't see his hackles all up down his back. He really did look very wolf-like. He's now back under the blanket.
His
like
worst
the alert is over.
when he gets stirred from his slumber is when he's worst. Oh, Indecisive says, I'm still scared what might happen if Vet meets Whiteland Restoration's hammer of truth. We have fallen victim to the hammer of truth.
Well, your car,
My
Sherry,
car
definitely has.
Yes.
The hammer almost went straight through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
James says, Annie says, Diego needs a doggy-sized sombrero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'd look very cool in a sombrero. He does have a Christmas jumper, but he doesn't like it very much.
Shay F31 says, what are your thoughts on the Toyota and Nissan merger? I believe that's Honda and Nissan, with Mitsubishi thrown in for good measure.
Oh, is it?
And,
I didn't know about the Mitsubishi element.
I mean, the Japanese are not against the merger. Their motor industry was quite fragmented in the 40s and 50s and into the 60s even, and mergers were forced, very much like we were doing in this country with British Leyland. It's just that Nissan turned out to be the right way to do it, and British Leyland not quite so much. But it's interesting times. It's getting more and more difficult to be an individual manufacturer. You do wonder for the likes of Mazda, for instance, who always tend to go slightly their own way with stuff. So yeah, there's interesting times ahead. But I hope the two companies do not lose what makes each of them individual. Nissan, no, not Peugeot. That was Renault. They were in a merger with, but I think they're rapidly trying to get out of that. And Carlos Ghosn, who organised it all, is kind of hiding in Lebanon, having escaped from Japan, where he was due to be jailed for dodgy practices, allegedly.
Alan Foster says, Diego just saved your life. Biscuit and ball are just reward. He does. He regularly saves us from murderers, burglars, etc.
Yeah.
Oh, opinions on the new Jaguar advert? I haven't seen the advert.
We haven't seen the advert. We've seen enough people frothing about it online and being very angry.
I'm intrigued to know.
Really, it's not very relevant. I'm not very likely to buy a Jaguar.
Katie, we will allow Lego building. I'm sure there are many adult fans of Lego in this chat. We haven't had any Lego this year.
Guzzy67, what's your take on YouTubers doing car graveyards and explorers on land uninvited? Dodgy ground, I'm afraid. There's a lot of it about, but you know, a lot of this stuff is portrayed as abandoned. But just because someone's parked some cars up on some ground doesn't mean they're abandoned.
There's that one.
And we get issues that other people then go, they trash the place, they trash the cars, they steal stuff.
There's that one in Wales where there's the buses at the front of it, but there's more to it.
Yeah, we drove past
And
it fairly recently.
It's his private land, and he is very much involved with those vehicles, but people have been going around saying that it's abandoned and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it isn't. And they are people.
It's very sad because I've been invited to go and do some of it myself. There is a scrapyard in the south of Wales, still has Han Solo the City Rover in it, minus doors. Poor Han Solo is in a bad way. And but it's on private land. You've got to jump over a gate to go and see it. And I'm just like, I won't do that. That's someone else's land.
Very privileged to be invited to do one in Pembrokeshire, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fully with the landowner's
We were very
permission.
privileged. There was a huge plot of land where two brothers had gathered cars from 1940s up to 1990s, wasn't it? And they'd passed away. One of the brothers passed away, then the other brother passed away, and the family had taken on the land, and they invited us to come and have a look with a view to helping them out. That's entirely different from you
Yeah.
trespassing, basically.
I mean, frankly, someone could stumble on my unit and go, "Oh, look at all these abandoned cars in here," because just over the past few months, a load of dust with the various storms has blown in. The cars look like they've been parked in there forever. So yeah, I do struggle with the Urbex channels quite a lot. It's fascinating to see that stuff, but feeding fascination shouldn't be a reason to go and...
I think if you're invited, it's different. And
Yeah,
it is
very
nice
much.
to know history, but I think the invite is the important bit.
Yeah.
And if people don't want to share, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Do I have to mount a rescue mission for Tuck then?
Yeah, she might need some digging out at the moment. But yes, there is a danger, Foxhound Follies. Johnny Smith might turn up in his his checked
We did
jacket.
do a take on that, didn't we?
We
did do a
did,
take
yeah.
on Johnny Smith. Ali Wade says most West Wales farms have an old Astra abandoned in a field or several.
Yeah. When I came to Wales as a child on school trips and holidays, I was just amazed that there were just fields everywhere with old cars parked up in them. It was crazy.
Sell the barn dust, worth a fortune. I do have actually rust from Shemmy and rust from Desmond.
Yeah, we keep saying we're going to
I'm very happy to sell. Very happy to sell.
We just haven't quite managed it.
And in fact, I'm doing the front of Desmond soon, so there will be more rust. Should anybody want any?
Yes. Oh, we must get that done. Poor Desmond.
Yes. Whiteland say, historic artefact at the back of the unit.
Poor Tuck.
Oops. She will get done. She will get done.
Yeah.
But Shemmy is ahead of Tuck, I'm afraid, folks. I'm sorry.
Peter Van Hecker asking if we're getting Bob out soon. We have no plan
You're
to get
getting
Bob
your Bob out.
out. My Bob out. It's kind of our Bob, really.
He is our Bob,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, we haven't got any plans at the moment. It's not really been a great sort of season for camping. But this time last year, we were camping in Bob. So
We were.
maybe we can't say it's a bad time of year.
It's not a bad time of year. I would camp in Bob all year. I have no objections to that. Spanner Pro. Ooh, okay. Now that's interesting. Andrew Tolley says, I watch the Proper People Urbex channel. They don't upload most of their stuff until years after filming, and some of the buildings have been demolished, refurbished, or in one case, torched is sad.
Yeah.
But that makes sense, doesn't it?
I guess so, yeah.
If the building is no longer there, people can't go and trash it.
No.
I think that makes sense. I think I know about them. I think I might have seen them actually, because there was something they were releasing.
That's a commitment, though, that you're going to sit on
absolutely.
that until it can be safely released.
That's a huge commitment. So we are coming up to 2 hours. So shall we?
It's probably time to be thinking about ending it. Yeah, we'll end at 2. So, well, not at 2, because it will be 8 o'clock this time.
We will not finish.
At 2 hours duration, we shall end the live stream. So, yeah, thank you for everyone for joining in. We've got quite a lot of views.
Thank you for all your patience with our new technology.
Yeah.
We've not quite got it. Not quite, but we're nearly there. I think it's progress.
I should confirm. Think about ending the live stream. Just to clarify.
Yes, yeah.
I got too much to live for, man. There's too much chocolate to eat.
There is way too much chocolate.
Way too much.
To eat.
Plus, I need to use my new little wiper, which if you weren't here earlier in the show, this is my, it's for cleaning the passenger wiper, which won't work in Bella because she hasn't got electric windows, so you can't open the passenger window. But
you could still
You can walk round and just do the
exactly.
mirrors.
Yeah.
I love this. There we go. Christmas presents.
Do you know when you've got little ones and they're obsessed with the boxes? You buy the most beautiful gifts and they're obsessed with the boxes. This is you with the little wiper thing.
Yeah. All those lovely presents you got me, and this is the one. It's really, really long. I mean, how many cars are that wide? Sorry. I will behave. It's very functional. Yes.
Very functional. Yes.
Simon says, could do with that wiper on my 206 due to the left-hand drive wiper pattern. Aha! But the 206 has this funky mechanism to throw the blade out to apparently get rid of the corner of disappointment. It's semi-successful in that. They didn't fit that to left-hand drive. 206 is. So that's a fact you didn't need to know.
Thank you. Thank you very
A
much.
similar mechanism was fitted to Dacia Logans built in India.
I'm intrigued by this. Chipmunk says, I used a 2-litre bottle of water to push out my passenger mirror in the Bilingo. We
Push
have
out?
not tried that technique. Yeah, for manoeuvring it.
Oh, I see.
Yes, we've not tried that.
No.
Oh, you've caused trouble now.
What?
My Ruby has a single wiper that is perfectly acceptable.
Oh, you know, this time last year, the reason we were camping is we were up at Great British Car Journey, where a load of us YouTubers were filming cars and being involved in a Practical Classics photo shoot. And Kitch was driving the Austin Ruby, and he was driving it in the rain with a little single wiper going. I found that hypnotic. Just Kitch's dulcet tones
What about
and that little wiper going back and
when
forth
we're
in the torrential
Azeka
rain.
and that wiper didn't work?
The wiper didn't work. I had to reach out the window and manually do it myself.
That was
That's problematic.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That was absolutely hilarious.
What many of you don't know is when we did the BMW Isetta video shoot, I can't remember if we mentioned it in the video, but we were almost back at the bloke's house, which involves driving up a very steep hill.
Very steep hill.
When I realised we hadn't got the microphone. So we had to go all the way back to Devil's Bridge at high speed, which it turned out
rain.
was the same speed, to try and find the microphone. And we were cars were driving past it. We got the receiver and we're seeing the peaks. So it's like, it must be near that car over there. And we thankfully managed to find it.
Without it getting run over.
Somehow did not get run over. It was in the road. And somehow got dropped when someone was getting back into the Isetta.
I will mention it is quite a thing to get into an Isetta.
It is. Especially when you're wearing a dry robe, which you were,
Yes,
because
I was. It was a
freezing
horrendous
cold.
day.
Yeah,
Absolutely horrendous day.
yeah. We weren't meant to drive that car in the rain.
Oh, you really have caused trouble now. I love my Fiat Uno as it obviously has a single wiper.
A very fast single wiper in a Fiat Uno. Yeah.
Oh, I think my Opel Adam has a triangle of doom.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to think now. Opel Adam. Opel Adam is kind of related to the Fiat 500, I believe. Fiat
Oh, it is,
500
isn't it?
doesn't have a triangle of doom, I don't think.
Oh, God.
Interesting. We actually quite
You
like
know
the
he's going to
Adam.
research this now.
We do like the Adam, though, don't we?
We do like the
Nice
Adam.
looking little car.
Yeah, we do. Oh, single wiper on the BX. Epic corners of despondency. Oh, crikey. Yeah. Lightbulb fan says, well, I suppose my car's got a single wiper.
Yeah, no triangles of doom, and actually an Invercar wiper is pretty decent. It covers the screen fairly well.
Oh, sorry, the dog was
Oh,
contemplating
it's a
some more
Corsa with a
barks.
fancy body. Okay, I must have got a whiff of something from somewhere else. Ford
I've
car
got that
was the
in my
Fiat
head as
500.
well.
Yeah, someone said it to me before, and I
Yeah.
couldn't find anything about it. So I guess I'm just repeating something I've heard and not had proved.
Do you know what? I just love this community because I can see people just offering help
Yeah,
to Richard and whatnot. I think that's
lovely.
just brilliant people. Brilliant people.
Mm.
Oh, interesting fact, when the wipers are on the Yeti, it automatically wipes the brake discs. Whoa. With
Yeah,
the
I
ABS
think there
brake
were
module.
Some Mercs around that sort of time did similar as well. And I think the Subaru XT, I think when you put the wipers on, it goes into four-wheel drive mode.
Yeah. Richard, I've just had a thought. So I used to do recruitment stuff, and there are lots of associations that you can approach who are specifically there for people who are in their 30s and so on, looking to get into employment. And what they will do, and I can't give you a name unfortunately because it's got different names in different areas, but what they can do is help you to get skills to get into the job that you want to get into, or put you in contact with people who can get you into those lines of work. So it might be worth having a little look on the internet and just seeing if you can find any organisations like that, because they are out there.
They are.
I know people that have done things like get HGV licenses or qualifications for beauty treatments and all that kind of stuff. So I see you're worrying about the fact you're 36. Please don't worry about that, because there are lots of organisations that can help you out with getting skills that you need. So it could be the world is your oyster, and it's really exciting.
Grumpy Talk, can you do a wiper only video? I already have one. I've got one video, and it's got over 200,000 views, so it's about time I did a second one. But maybe that's the thing. Maybe I can do the wipers of Rustable.
Oh, actually, you could do that as a collaborative thing. You could literally do the wipers of Rustival. If you put a post in Friendship Corner and everybody could send you a little clip of their wipers, if you said 5
No,
seconds.
no. I'm going to go around and watch the wipers myself. I'm going to go
You
around
are
the
not
entire
gonna
show.
get-
Just, excuse me,
you are
ignition
not-
on, get the wipers
not
going.
gonna get enough time.
Especially headlamp wipers.
You are not going to have enough time for that.
Wipers.
But you,
This looks more like a shaver, but it is a wiper. Thank you. I like my Christmas present. Lots of wiper talk going on. I'm struggling to keep up with it all. The Wipers of Rustival, an obscure novel by Jane Austen.
oh,
Yes.
one of her lesser known
Yeah.
tombs.
There is one wiper pattern you haven't tested. That is a Simca Ariane. That's very true. Remarkably similar to an FX4 taxi, I think. Because isn't the Ariane related to the Aronde? Yeah. I think.
Shall we wrap it up there?
I think we should wrap it on that note of many wipers. Yeah, let's
Thank
wrap
you
that
very,
up.
very much for joining
Thank
us.
you, everyone. It's been a
Thank
really
you
enjoyable
for,
little session.
For the help with the tech, and it kind of worked.
It kind of works.
Kind of worked.
We're not quite where we want to
nearly
be.
there.
But I was very impressed with my holding page at the start.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. And weird because we were sat here with the camera live, but you couldn't see or hear us. That was quite strange.
Yeah.
And yeah, the little gifted memberships. We just need now for it to say gifted by, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
We will work on it. We'll keep working
We'll
on it.
work on it.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone. Have a happy new year, whatever you're up to.
Oh, Katie's finished her Legos. Excellent.
We're hoping to get out and do a car run on the 1st, but that's very, very weather dependent. We've already had one show. We hope to get that kind of curtailed by looking out the window and going, no, that's looking very stormy. So we'll see where we go. So yeah, thank you everyone.
Take care, everybody. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll see you somewhere in 2025, be it online or in real life, as they say.
And watch out for more Rustival news in
I'm
the coming
going
days.
to go drink some wine.
Yay,
Woohoo!
wine. I'm going to have a cup of tea. Bye everyone.
You're having a cup of tea at this time.
How do I end the stream? Oh, that button
Don't
there
know.
that says
Oh,
end
end
stream.
stream.
That'll be the one.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, my phone fell. Bye. Oh, we're still there.
Almost. We're going.
Oh, are we? Can you see us?